I just need something
So
to
this
work
one
for
post
once. Please.
on Blue Sky with a Zillow posting. I think this sounds like it's a little similar to what you were just talking about with your door, where I trust that it was like photos that somebody took of a real apartment, but then they tried to like gussy them up with an AI, and the AI it added what can only be described as like the shower lady from The Shining, like coming out of the mirror. It's
What
like
the
actively
fuck?
like some horrifying creepypasta shit, but that's also
like it put a person.
Like there's literally like this horrifying like mutant ghost woman like coming through the mirror.
Oh yeah, I saw
like,
that.
like,
yeah, I saw.
Yeah, like
that.
at least as if they're like coming through another
What?
dimension, and it's really scary.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like,
But it's
people-
also, I almost
like,
guarantee you, if you
people
called up the person that made that posting, they would absolutely be like, yeah, that's crazy. Wow, I can't believe we didn't. It's like, yeah, jackass, you're fucking selling this house.
They probably didn't even look at it and notice that it was there in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it's like somebody was. I don't know if it was confirmed in context or that was the interpretation people had at the time, but it was like. It looked like just like apartment listings online, and they like had AI improved the photos, which just inherently implies that they're lying about what the apartment even looks like and so on.
Okay, is that not a crime? That has to be illegal.
It sure seems like it. The answer is probably that it's so under-regulated and interrogated that somebody needs to actually cause a court case to happen, and then we'll find out in years if it's illegal. Because that's how American legal things go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like... It's specifically... there's a lady that's in the reflection and not in the real part of the bathroom that you can see also in the photo. So like the AI is hallucinating horror entities in the reflections like a creepypasta, and it's fucking posted as the actual
what is this called?
listing, I think. Well, I think it's just, I mean...
How would I look this up?
I don't know.
AI...
There's probably entire blogs of AI
AI
already.
apartment window woman.
Oh, I see it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that just brings up a bunch of AI-generated pictures in general. It's unhelpful.
Isn't that great?
I did visit the Zillow listing because somebody linked it. I might be able to find... Assuming they haven't taken it down.
I imagine they probably did. If not, that's even crazier.
Realtor uses AI.
You get caught having
accidentally post listing for rental property with demonic figure emerging from... I don't know how you could do that accidentally. My brain auto-corrected it to being way more subtle, but now that I'm seeing it the real one again, I'm like, it's just a whole ass flesh-colored woman climbing out of the mirror. See, my brain that has artistic intent is like ready to like retcon it into being like the idea of like half of a face suddenly like looking back at you via the mirror at the edge of it or something, and like, oh god, they missed that. But no, it's like impossible to miss. I love that the fucking the futurism article I found that talks about it has it. They fucking circled it as if you were gonna miss the woman.
But along with that, there's other stuff in the photos where it's like, you know, there's a weird bench on the bathroom floor that's like, what is that supposed to be? And then there's also like a dining room table that has seemingly food laid out, but it's just kind of like ambiguous shape food. Not really sure what it's supposed to be, and it's just it is like some LLM that's probably designed specifically for, you know, make this living space look better than it actually is, and it's like that has to be illegal like now. That's incredibly insidious. I mean.
It's like it's not even good. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's not. It's so ugly. It's so fucking. How do you even not notice it when you're uploading them? What do you mean? There's no way you didn't notice this unless an AI made this. In which case, what?
I think, I don't know. Like, I imagine they generated a lot of photos and then just looking around like, wow, those look like modern or whatever, and they're just not very, like, somebody that's making these kinds of photos in the first place is inherently somebody that's just not very thorough or cares about quality, because that's why they're generating nonsense in the first place.
House flippers on Zillow that are just incredibly stupid about aesthetic anything, and just
I am fascinated by the weird
the first thing on Pinterest.
The weird little shoebox with the pillow on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just it's exhausting. Let's see.
My favorite thing about the weird little homunculus woman is that she looks like the she looks like Dolly 1.0 stuff, like from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like nostalgic. It's like when everyone was poking at the little AI thing and they're like, make Peter Family Guy, and that gives you homunculus. And you're like, And that was like, no one was really worried about it at the time as much because it was just like a fucking hilariously nonsense image generator that couldn't even make a figure of any sort, really.
It was kind of one of those the quick burst of hee hee ha ha to oh. Window is so short. And it started running.
Is false advertisement not cared about anymore? I mean, somebody has to actually sue them for it to go anywhere.
Yeah, crime doesn't just. It's hard to prevent crime that way. You kind of have to experience crime and then react to crime. And technically, just making a listing is not a crime unless someone goes to it, I guess, right?
You have to individually punish anyone who ever does a thing in order to make them not do it in these cases. So just saying, no, it's bad, don't do it, isn't really enough.
It could be if you convince enough people in the federal government to feel your same way. And if you give them a lot of money, usually they'll do it with you. They'll at least pretend that they said no. I mean, you know, isn't that good enough?
But this is also on top of like years of shitty apartment photo manipulation stuff where it's just like, why have we not banned, you know, landlords using a wide frame lens when they're taking pictures of their interiors? Like, wow, this looks so spacious. Yeah, of course it does. Like, it's basically...
Yeah, and also all the walls are bent.
Yeah.
but it fails. I mean, it fails all the way to the root. If you literally follow that listing, you go to the listing, you go and view the place, and it doesn't look like that, why would you follow through? Why would you bother to rent a place that doesn't look like the place you wanted to rent? Even if you were desperate, you know for a fact you just walked into a scam. There's no way this is a successful business market. Like, unless when you said touch up the picture, the AI just went bananas, and instead of just giving it higher brightness, it added things. Like, it added a girl in the corner for some reason. But like, if the pictures don't look practically the same as real life, no fucking way, dude. Are you seriously gonna fall for that? That's wildly scammy. So it can't even be good business. Like that. That's what is bonkers to me. It's like the idea of like the whole Amazon runs at a negative until it wipes everyone else out, and then it can be a positive business logic. Where it's like, it should not work. What is this? How is this working? It should not. This shouldn't be a successful tool in any capacity.
I'm so annoyed by how bad the Reddit post itself is as a picture. Like,
well, that's because a bot wrote it, Keith.
I just mean like the Reddit.
Damn it.
I just mean like the Reddit post is somebody just like screenshotting the listing page. I'm like, fucking download the image. Fucking give us a copy of the image in full resolution, you dick.
There is also, like, unfortunately, when it comes to landlords doing terrible things, putting up fake photos is like pretty low down there. And like, yeah, I would love to be in a position where I go to look in an apartment and say like, hold on a second, you're being disingenuous, mister. I have some firm words for you on your ratings board. Like, no, I'm gonna say like, well, it's within my price range and it doesn't feel like I'm gonna die. So I guess this is my apartment now, and I'm just gonna take whatever the company does.
I mean, I don't know. That's more or less how I felt when we got this place, where it's like, well, they're the only people that have let us move in, so I guess we'll take it.
This place,
like, you guys,
yes,
did
but
just have raw
this place looked like
your shower.
But this place looked like the pictures.
It did.
Like,
the pictures didn't detail the collapsing ceilings.
No, but that's fine, because that wasn't. It's not. There was no deception there. We also walked through the house. The thing is that like.
I walked through
the deception is the problem
for this one.
I came too. The deception is the problem. Is like, if you show up to something and that's not real, that's it. That disconnects the interaction. Like, there's no way that this could be good. There's nothing good can come from this. I don't know, like if you got a call from your mom to meet you at a pizza place, you go there and there's a person that is just dressed like your mom that isn't your mom, that would be a problem. Like, I think you would immediately not react positively to that problem.
If you go to an apartment
so why would you
and you're greeted by the other mother from Coraline, get the hell out of there real quick. If she offers you cocoa beans from Zanzibar.
So to be fair, me and Keith did consider a place that had painted footprints on the stairs that look like children's feet, and that was kind of weird. I almost that was almost considerable enough to me personally. Be like, maybe not. Like, maybe I shouldn't stay at this place. But like, sometimes people having authoritative execution of their own homes is scary sometimes. I cannot believe the things people do that are help. Where it's like, okay. Just like here, with our falling ceilings. I can't believe you would just not be aware of that.
No, we'll be dead soon.
You just...
Welcome to Factorio, everybody.
Whoa. Oh, the people that don't want to live in them and so on. Give it to us. Oh, maybe not this one. What do you mean? Don't just pile the wheelchairs. Yeah, chat, I looked it up. I don't care. I'm not interested in interrogating that. You can stop asking me to acknowledge it now. Let's see. So now I'm gonna horribly land on the Nightmare Planet, and the true Dark Souls experience begins. Is that what's going on now? Fuck. Remember when we flew here and I forgot to get on the plane? Just launched a successful mission to this place and then I just wasn't on the ship. So it took 3 attempts to get here. I really tested us. Damn. That's a whole lot more rocket. So part of why we were dying was because our attacks roll shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was like, where is drop to planet? Drop to... Is it... Wait, is it Aquilo? Aquilo? Yes. What could go wrong? Oh, apparently they can't hear you. Wait, shit, why would that be happening? I was Discord muted. Oops. Okay, they can hear you again, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that was probably very recent. I probably very recently accidentally muted Discord. So at least there's that. Shit. All right, so everything you said didn't go through just now, but I think that was the only part. I think they heard you earlier tonight. All right, well, I'm on a horrible ice planet. There was more of a commentary intro for the video, but then I fucked up and accidentally muted for apparently. Whoops.
It's okay. It wasn't like we were losing out on particularly fun, fruitful discussions, like always.
I forget that the map has like a limit to how far you can see. So like at first glance, it just looks like this one island is the entire planet.
It kind of is though. So Aquilo is a little bit sky blocky in that essentially you have like almost no resources here. It's like pretty much everything that we send over from other planets. But from there, you're going to be like basically filling in the gaps here and just turning in this to like a slightly larger island, but not really a huge island. It's going to be like pretty compact. And for that matter, it's like, this probably makes the most sense for you for this to be like a solo player planet. Like we'll help you by sending stuff over. Andrew's been doing a really good job setting up logistics for all the stuff you're going to need.
Send me 1 million things.
So we've got them in orbit right now. If you pick up that space platform starter pack, I can start sending down stuff for you to use.
Whoa.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Wait, was that a space platform starter pack and not a cargo landing pad?
Yes, that was a space platform starter pack.
Awesome.
For making a space
Good
platform on this planet's surface.
The right. I mistake that so many times. Rad. Awesome. My favorite.
Does that mean we're at risk of if you send me anything, I might fall in the ocean?
I don't think anything would fall in the ocean. Let's see. Cargo landing pad. Do we have steel? Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think we have all the ingredients that we need, though. So I'm going to send you some steel, some blue chips, and what was the last part that it needs?
Why is the server whispering to me?
Concrete.
Andrew? I think the server is achieving sentience.
Wait, what the fuck? Why do you not have concrete? I swear to God, Did
you forget the concrete and also all the other things?
I had a request there for refined concrete and it just didn't load it up. I thought it was ready to go.
Did you have a fulfilled?
No, for 3,000
refined concrete.
Yeah, well, there's like a request for 3,000 concrete, and I really thought, did I not already send it? Did I already send it down? What's going on? Okay, you already picked up all the stuff. You don't have any concrete on you, correct? Jesus.
Keith?
Yeah.
You have concrete?
I don't know like how this was missed because I thought like just earlier on.
I'm on an ice rock, Andrew.
Jesus Christ.
I'm alone in the ice.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Because you literally like can't put stuff down without concrete. I'm so fucking sorry.
Like anything?
So look, in the meantime, pull up the tutorial that I made and read that because Jesus fucking Christ.
I could go over there if need be.
No, you can't because we only have one spaceship that can do it. This is what a fucking shit show.
Things are going great so far.
I will say this is like one real issue that I do have with it, just the thing that we said before. It's like, how are you supposed to know how to play Factorio Space Age? And with Aquilo in particular, where it's just like you don't have anything. You just need to get here and find out that the planet isn't going to let you put anything down without concrete.
How would you recover from that normally?
Go all the way back and get concrete and just step by step figure out that you need to go all the way back and pick up something else to actually get started.
You just die.
Okay. Gotcha.
So at least
my mistake.
Space platform is in better shape. I'm gonna put on the other two thrusters to make this go a bit faster too.
Ice platforms can be crafted / extracted from glaciers to build further out into the ammonia ocean. Ew. This whole planet smells like piss. I don't like that. That's not what I want to learn about the planet I'm living on. No. No.
You don't like the piss planet?
Not the piss planet. No, not the pee-pee. Oh my god. Ice and crude oil are the only familiar materials available on Aquilo. That's it. Just crude oil and ice. That's the entire planet. Apparently we don't want ammonia. It's not helpful. That's just
well, I'm just when I say familiar materials, I'm talking about things that you'll find on other planets. Everything else here is like a unique resource. It's basically that you're not going to be able to like pick out some iron or copper from rocks or anything.
Everything
like,
else is to be shipped off planet, requiring frequent space platform travel. Make sure to use a cargo landing pad. Step 1 of the tutorial. It'd be a shame if we forgot one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't worry, I'm sure the planet's too cold to smell like piss. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
No one wants to be on Aquilo during the summer. when the piss
Wow,
fog
don't
rises.
sell me on it too fucking hard. Like, fuck. There we go. Okay.
Oh god, so you need heat in order for buildings to function or they will freeze. Heat pipes only work one tile away from their location. Oh boy. Concrete helps visualize this by thawing out any heated tiles. Are you sure we need concrete?
There's a couple things that you can build on not concrete, but it's for the most part like everything like factory related. It's basically you can build on like snow, and then if it's like a slightly like smoother like blue looking color, that's ice, and ice cannot be built on. So yeah, just literally banging rocks together like you're doing right now. That's the
resources.
Right thing to start with. Yeah,
Well, I have
it's
lithium
almost
for my
back to
ion
novice.
batteries.
Oh, I'm full of...
Wow, those ice platforms go fast.
Yeah.
It looked like it said
So
that I had like 10 or 20 of them, and I filled one hole. And it did not look like it would have been made of that many pieces. I don't even have robots.
I don't know how the fuck.
I think I don't even have robots, so I can't just like mass destroy the existing ice.
I did send over 50 construction robots. There's a bullet point down at the bottom of my tutorial that says this, but robots use like 5 times as much electricity on Aquilo, because it's the whole idea like cold weather makes, I guess, conductivity harder or something. So you're gonna run out of, basically like the game doesn't want you to bot your way out of problems on this planet. You have to like make a continuous line of conveyor belts to get most things done. Okay, concrete is on its way. We've got...
I just wanted to have a little
28,000
backpack
available.
robots. And mass destroy everything real quick.
I don't know how I did this, because like literally as soon as I'm back on Novice, I can see like it's one of the first things that it would prioritize sending up, and it's immediately filling up with concrete. It's like, what the fuck happened to all the concrete?
Suppose we'll never know.
I need
Unless
to
we
fill
go back
the
and
ocean.
rewatch the previous video and pay very close attention.
I'm wondering... I know what happened. It's that I sent it over to Fulgora to get rocket fuel, and
then it took it?
That Fulgora took all the concrete to put down.
Because of Andrew and his endless requests for concrete.
Which is wild, because Fulgora naturally gets a lot of concrete. It's one of the things that you get from scrap.
But Andrew wants concrete.
The demand is heavy.
He's graven with demand.
The supply is short. I will concrete over everything.
All that concrete can't even be serving that much of a purpose. Just wants all of it.
It's not about purpose. It's about aesthetics.
The number of times that you've like mass flagged an entire area to be like concreted or something, and then it just like shuts down our base for the next 6 hours.
It's called efficiency. Efficiency of design.
It's called employment. Guess.
The best kind of employment.
Employment, I guess.
Oh, employment, I guess. Well, I meant self-employment, but that too. That's kind of what self-employment is.
There are downsides.
Now, don't be so hasty.
Hasty? Been doing it for 10 years.
Okay, we've almost got.
Oh yeah, name 10 YouTubers.
You don't even have to be a YouTuber to do that. What are you talking about?
So he can't name 10 of them. Baker.
I don't feel like it. That's way too dance monkey dance for me to follow up on.
You could have just said Mr. Beast 10 times.
That's not what anything means. Also, I don't claim him.
Blame him? What do you mean?
We don't claim him.
Why are you... Okay. Was that on the table? What's going on? What are you talking about? What is the context for this?
He's being unclaimed. I'm de-YouTubering Mr. Beast.
Oh. Okay. I was like, from what? From who? What are you talking about? Any more context here?
From the conversation we were having. Context was the things that you both said to each other so far.
But that's not enough context.
I think everyone else understood.
I'm not extrapolating.
That's on you.
What?
You're really floundering today.
How am I floundering? What are you talking about?
It's a sad day.
Steps on the way, Keith.
I'm making.
It's a sad day for when you see Andrew sundowning.
God, I wish. Oh man.
Claim me time.
It just sounds so nice to not remember what happened yesterday. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
God.
I wonder if the word sundowning, if we like looked at Google Analytics, if sundowning has like really spiked this year as a term that people know.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna. I think a lot of people are going to find that there's more people than they realize in their lives that are in that state. I don't think there's enough awareness around it because a lot of actions in the world make me feel like it's rampant. Like, oh shit, these need to be 3. I don't know what that entails. Same thing? Same thing? Tungsten, my ass. What am I gonna do with that?
Tungsten, my balls.
Oh, we don't even have it. Yeah, we do. Wait, yeah, we do.
Is Andrew a salt shaker? I think he's the salt.
I could be all 3.
The shaker is his uniform. It contains him.
I mean, yeah, that is true. That's more accurate.
Did you ever play the Cuphead DLC, Andrew? Did you feel a kinship with
the
Salt Baker?
The Cuphead
I actually
DLC?
did not play. Yeah, there is like a lot of DLC for it.
Well, there's the one DLC.
I wonder if we never went back for it. I don't remember.
It was like 6 years
no.
later. It felt like it was.
Yeah, no, we definitely did not. We can. Yeah, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, you do.
Go
Are
through
just
hell
right
again.
here in the other room.
Yeah.
Cuphead was torture.
Cuphead was rough.
I did remember
That
there being some weird
dragon
stuff about
lives
co-op.
on.
That fucking
Yeah,
dragon.
the dragon was.
Didn't I give you a fucking print of that dragon?
Yeah, I have it. I think it's. Where do I have it? If I don't, I think it's in the cabinet.
I bought
by
him
the
like
door.
a glass shadow box of the dragon boss fight.
And it's co-op. It has both the cups in it.
Yeah. That game is so much
like,
harder in
damn.
co-op. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It is.
Because almost
so
every
fucked up.
attack, because each of you has the normal amount of health, and the boss is way harder to kill health-wise, but all of its attacks might hit both of you, which means that it's functionally doing a single-player amount of damage. Like you're taking there's two of you, you're taking health collectively as fast as you would in single player if you got hit alone, but you still have to kill twice as much boss or whatever. It was incredibly difficult, and then whenever
For me,
It
it's
was
the-
rough. Yeah.
Whenever you parry, like it slows the game down a little bit, and that
Yeah.
completely fucks up your partner.
Oh, that reminds me of the
There were
stupid
so
fucking
many
dice
struggles.
boss. That guy was crazy.
Yeah, that was the dice guy specifically. It's like this feels impossible in co-op because like how the fucker am I gonna know what my other person's timing is on bouncing off the cards?
It's.
I think the dice
then
guy
we
or
had
the
the-
devil also had a weird attack where there was just like a nonsense source of damage that was just like a bug.
I think that was the devil. I think that was the final boss.
We found
Final
that
boss had so many problems.
yeah, there was just bugs in it. Like we found that like if like he was attacking with a certain thing on the right side of the screen or something, then the left side of the screen where there's no
that was a
anything
boss.
happening.
That was the final boss.
It would hurt you there when you ran over there for some reason.
Yep.
And there was just no discernible actual animation or indication that anything was happening over there, and you just take damage for no reason. So we kept having to like play around
That was-
invisible damage sources because the game was so nonsense.
Okay.
Actual torture.
Oh.
So, cargo landing pad and some cargo extenders is coming down. You're gonna want to put down the cargo landing pad, but then also make sure you put down some of the cargo like add-ons because we have like more stuff than one platform can hold.
Cargo landing pad. Oh yeah, you really can't place it in most of this area. What a funundrum.
Yeah,
My
putting it right in the center
inventory?
makes perfect sense. Try and put all the cargo things on one side because you're gonna need to regularly like pull stuff out of the landing pad, and you can only pull it out from the main chunk. So that's sort of a thing to plan ahead on.
Where's the straightest patch of land? There, maybe?
Okay.
All of the land is bad.
think
If you
you
put
can
it
say
down,
that.
I can send down concrete, and you should have enough to like basically smooth out this whole starting area.
This is gonna make me want to die. I want to die.
Oh.
Dirk Nurbit. All right, let's pick all these back up.
Here, I'll send down one big batch of concrete.
It's so obnoxiously big. When's the first dialogue choices of 2026? I don't know. If you want dialogue choices back, get Trump out of office.
Oh, took me a second. Yeah, it's just not fun right now. I'm kind of mad about it.
You can hit the numpad plus key to expand the size of your concrete placement.
What?
Oh yeah, I knew. Oh, for Keith, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't have a numpad plus key.
No.
Try normal plus, maybe.
My new keyboard does not have that feature. Also, I did not choose the best shape for placing these things, I guess. Oh well. Let's make a big snake of cargo bays. That probably still works.
Yeah, they can pretty much just attach and whatever.
Okay.
There, I placed them all in a normal shape.
Okay.
Yeah, and I never had time to prepare for Dialogue Choices podcast because it came every single week, and so I just kind of was like, oh, fuck, okay, I guess we'll just talk about whatever. And the whatever that comes to mind lately isn't fun, so I don't want to let Jesus take the wheel anymore there. There are atrocities
yeah, we did. I mean, we've done a couple of
every day now. That's just the norm now, and so I don't want to talk about that, both because that's not fun at all, and because I don't want to be a source of misinformation from just some random guys rambling about what they heard on the news. So we very occasionally do something that's like that we call that, where we have a specific topic in mind with a specific group of people that want to talk about that topic, which sometimes includes Bird or Toaster. It's also just like fundamentally also just not that anymore. It's even when it does happen. And whenever I do make one of those, it absolutely bombs. So I don't know how to package that on the new channel to make people want to watch it.
Yeah, I think sticking to like one-off episode stories or something is fine. Like if there's a particular topic in mind to talk about, sure. But life's also not that interesting lately, at least for some of us.
It's also way too interesting. Look at all this stuff coming.
Well, I meant not in a way that's like, not in a way that's worth sharing with people. Like I don't need to share my depression. That's not.
That's me in the corner, sharing my depression.
Like I think lately I had a fun time. I went to like my first One Piece trading card game event thing, and then proceeded to recognize I was terrible at the game, like horrendously bad.
What?
And that meta is a hell of a thing.
You're bad at a game also, you've never played.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was surprised. I was shocked even. But yeah, that was fun. It was an interesting event. Oh, that's what that's doing. Okay, that makes more sense. I just want to make sure that that looks correct. Okay. The fact that it didn't blow up, I am assuming, is good.
Yeah, I don't think I can make my reticle bigger.
If you go into control settings,
can you do Alt plus?
Just look up numpad and it'll show you larger tile building area and smaller tile building area.
Look up numpad?
Oh yeah,
like in the controls settings.
Like in your actual controls menu.
Just because it's a nightmare, like how many shortcuts there are trying to figure out where anything is.
Oh, what?
Is numpad a section?
It's just what.
No,
it's
it would be under the
numpad.
under the command
plus and minus.
So if you go down to, I believe it's advanced interaction, has it?
Yeah.
This, where is it?
I just don't understand the phrase "look up numpad." I guess.
Oh yeah.
Top right
So
corner is the little.
Go to when you go to the control settings menu, go down to where it says advanced interaction, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the top, and then you should see numpad plus, numpad minus. You could change those.
What button isn't being used yet?
If you have mouse buttons, that works. You could also do multi-controls, so you could do like Control Alt plus. I mean, you only need it to increase for concrete. It's not like you're going to be doing...
I guess we'll find out.
Other stuff with it. I need to steal
I'm
some.
placing big conch. Is that a hole in my island?
Yeah, that's like a tiny little ammonia hole.
I don't think I have any more island chunk. Oh, there's more of my island of mine over here.
I guess I am producing
build my
a
island
metric
hole.
Fuck ton. Yeah, gotta be careful there. There's a lot of bad islands in the world.
I'm just eyeballing right now, seeing what.
Oh, there they are. Okay, good. We do have a fucking shit ton of them. Okay, so it's... Am I building threes here? Wait, am I stupid? Wait a second. Fuck. I think I'm stupid. Did I just reinvent a wheel?
Did send you just deconstruction bots as well, so if you want to use them for deconstruction stuff, you can. They just they run out of battery really quickly and they'll come back to you.
Maybe not. Hold on. I might be able to save myself here. Where do we have a place that's producing level 3 speed modules?
Yeah, that's on Vulcanus. If we want to
make
more of those more quickly.
Where on Vulcanus? I don't see it. Am I crazy?
Yeah, let's...
I feel like I just watched over the entire map and I don't see them.
Just pinged it.
I see all the components. Wait, where? Sorry. Oh, there they are. Okay. 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 That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
As long as I wasn't, I just want to make sure I don't waste my time. That's all.
Yeah, so this is a good starting size probably, Keith. I'm trying to remember the exact order of events here. Basically, your goal to start with is, I mean, if you look at the tech tree, it'll say like cryogenic plant. And you research that by crafting the item lithium plate. So lithium is this little it's like oil. It's a thing that you mine from the ground. We've got these little holes over here that are putting out lithium off to the west. So that's going to be sort of the first main progression goal. But before you get there, you're going to need to start creating power and creating heat. And the tricky thing about getting electricity off the ground on this planet is your main source of electricity is going to be heating towers that just heat up water based on fuel that they're burning. That's what all the rocket fuel is for to start with. And yeah, that's where you're going to see anything you put down is going to give you that little icon that says this is frozen, it's too cold. So you need to start putting down a heating tower and start your little heating system.
Everything I touch freezes.
So it's also known as not absolutely everything. It's basically anything like electricity related doesn't freeze, and anything like storage related doesn't freeze generally. So that's like your freebies.
Is somebody exploding somewhere?
It's just Fulgora shit again.
What?
The bots love to die on Fulgora.
Oh.
They're really good at flying into the lightning.
Yeah. So the thing to know is on Aquilo, you only get 1% of solar power.
Yay!
Yeah, so it's very unreliable here. Basically, all you can really do with solar here is you can use it to get steam off the ground, because you need to basically take the ice that you've been accumulating in your inventory and put that in a chemical plant to melt it into water, and then use that water to make into steam. But that is like basically the solar panels will just give you enough power so that your chemical plant can melt the water.
So heating towers consume coal, wood, biological
You're gonna be using rocket fuel.
I'm just gonna be manually feeding them.
Well, this is where, you know, you can put the heating tower like right next to it and have like an arm pulling out of this. This would be like a good starting point for your heating setup.
Yeah, I just mean like I'm not feeding it anything I'm gathering.
Not yet. That's we're gonna get to a point as you can eventually make rocket fuel in here, and before that you can make solid fuel out of oil. So that's what these little oil, and it's a really good position for the oil because the oil's right there. So yeah, that's starting to go, and you're basically always going to want to have a bunch of heating pipes on you to just kind of snake out next to whatever you need to heat.
There we go. One place isn't ice anymore. The entire land.
Whoa. He's doing it.
Ah, someone in one of the discords I'm in posted a giant tiger with scary nose. Okay.
Huh?
I'm also going to preemptively hook up that arm to a red circuit. So steam needs, I think, at least like 550 degrees, and like no more than that. So rather than having this thing like constantly guzzling down fuel, you're going to put a limiter on that arm so that it's like only feeding it when it actually needs to heat. And I think as long as it like has any heat at all, like it'll, I think it literally needs 1 degree Celsius to make something not be frozen. That's not water.
Ah, so it doesn't work at all?
Yeah, so that's the thing, is this is the ammonia ocean that we're on top of. Everything that is coming up through here is just piss.
You can't make
as far as
steam,
the eye can
you can't
see.
make piss steam?
Oh.
Not quite. So like I said, you've got ice in your inventory right now. You're gonna put down a chemical plant, and then that chemical plant is gonna give you water that you put into, you know, a storage facility, basically. And then
So we can melt
will go
ice,
into...
but can we gather ice without doing it by hand?
Yeah, so one of the main recipes that you're going to get when you do start gathering stuff from the ammonia ocean is ammonia separation, which basically gives you like ammonia compound and ice. Ice is going to be the thing you have the most of. Like you're actually probably going to use a recycler to get rid of the excessive amounts of ice. So that's not actually like built to do anything. I'm just kind of putting down an example building. The other one that you're going to need is the heat exchanger, I believe. Yeah, so this is the thing that will heat up the water. Did I remember to send over pump jacks?
We were trying to plan for where I think I should put things. Let's see.
Oh, I sure didn't. Okay. I'm going to send down the rest of the materials and send this thing back to go pick up pump jacks.
In the opposite direction. Do I have boxes?
I should have sent you over provider chests. Yeah.
They are. Never see where these damn things are. Okay.
Nice. Okay, good.
No way. Okay. Oh my god, this music. Is this the witch?
Oh, I've got a fun image to show you related to Aquilo.
Like, please stop. Oh, they're gonna blink forever about how they're not currently in a network. That will get old.
Check out the Factorio chat. Or the Factorio Discord. Because I know it's lonely here, but wouldn't you feel better if you had company? Like this friendly fella?
The one with the gas titties?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So this was like an enemy that was supposed to be like there was supposed to be like an alien per planet, and they ended up rejecting this idea. It was going to apparently be like the Enderman, but it wouldn't even attack you. It would just remove a block every now and then. And yeah, that would be fucking stupid. So they took it out. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where I'm like, yeah, that probably for the best. That's a pretty shit idea.
This weirdly refuses to open a browser. Okay.
Honestly, I would prefer more if it just shut one of your, like it just randomly shut a building off.
Yeah.
At least that's something. Yeah, like you don't have to change any variables besides on, but I don't want to have to go through and like figure out what part of my maze was broken. Like, yeah. I just don't want to do that. But if it's like just one is off, you could be like, okay, fine, I'll filter it out. I'll see the factory that's not moving. And weirdo. Maybe just alert it.
I do love like weird, horrific alien designs, though. Just like where somebody's like really considered like what's the biological structure that would be able to endure just extreme cold.
It's a.
Are there any enemies that like
fart
eat from
brain
the
full of
like,
meat hooks and titties?
Damn. Sounds vicious, honestly.
Its clawed tentacle things kind of look like toes.
Yeah.
The fucking music. Ah, this is where I live now. All right. Gonna hear that noise for 100 hours. Yeah, why is it not? The tech insert is not taking anything out of this provider chest. It's just because the stack's not small enough yet, I guess.
Well, it's just the chemical thing is full of ice. It's working, but slowly.
It's gonna periodically remind everyone that I'm hearing that, I guess. Because it's just
so,
every time.
Day-night cycle on Aquilo is particularly long, and you're currently in the downswing, so eventually you're going to lose all power from the solar panels. So this would be a good time to figure out. I guess probably like put down some accumulators so we've got like some kind of a buffer, but also like yeah, just
there it is. I was like, where the fuck is the heat exchanger in the inventory? So you connect. So first you get the water, then you connect that to the heat exchanger, and then you connect that to steam turbines, and that turns the heat.
Yeah. So effectively, if you did
power.
like, yeah, you have that, and then the steam goes out into steam turbines, and the turbines are what provides the power. And then yeah, you just need to have the little copper side of the heat exchanger hooked up to some heat pipes. Like so. But then you're also going to need to have heat pipes touching all those steam turbines because they freeze.
But they're full of steam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would they need help? That doesn't make any sense.
We're just getting started, Keith.
That doesn't make no sense at all.
Keith, please, we're just getting started.
Yeah, so this is the real sort of trade-off with Aquilo, is like you want to make kind of smart usage of your underground shit so you can weave stuff through. And along with that, keep in mind that like everything does consume some amount of heat, and underground stuff like consumes more because fuck you.
Was it?
It's the idea is supposed to be that like it's extendable up to 10 tiles, and they just treat it like you're using the full length. So it's like it consumes 10 times as much, because if you had the full length of pipe, then it would be like you're placing down 10 pipes.
Laying pipe.
Yep.
Can I... Okay.
All right, I can't copy paste things because I don't have robots. Oops.
I did give you, if you pick out the construction bots from the space platform, you do have 50.
What that would cost?
The cost of going down like 10 feet and taking them out of the box.
Shit, substations don't go far enough. Come on, substations. Oh, it's off by 1, okay. But then that'll be in the way of the heat pipes. Chips and balls. Okay, so now we have some amount of heat.
How are we doing on that? Okay, we've still got plenty of rocket fuel. So the thing you'll notice is this was like, I think, a good bit hotter. It was like up to 800 degrees. And then once we connected all these other things to it, now it's down to 300 degrees and it has to build its way back up. So this is a really important like rule to internalize here, is essentially like, as you connect, basically heat is like, it diffuses through the system like a liquid. So when you like connect it to a new chunk that's, you know, ice cold, then it'll all kind of like even out through the system and you'll see your heating towers will like drop down big time. And then you'll gradually like burn more fuel to like put more heat into the system and fill it back up essentially. But that's important to keep in mind because steam turbines need to be at least 550 degrees to give you any electricity. So if you kind of carelessly, you know, expend too much heat, then you'll lose all your power. Basically just like, we could do something super smart if we like attach a siren to the heating towers. We can set up little like reminders. That'll be like, hey, yo, your heat's struggling, maybe slow down.
What if I just catastrophically buried myself?
It'll happen.
But why?
Funny.
Oh. Then yeah.
Oh, that was all the accumulators. All the accumulators? Yeah.
That'll be good once we...
I could have placed those a little better. Sure. That all fits in the shape. When did Perp start streaming? He hasn't. I don't think. Ever.
Yeah. This is just my...
You're not streaming right now, Perp?
I'm like LARPing as a streamer.
He's just
to
here.
Be an influencer.
Ruin the illusion.
Okay, it looks like it's daytime again, so the solar panels should be sending stuff out. But yeah, it's like even this amount of electricity is like too much for it to manage. Let's see, they're working their way up to where they'll be able to give you steam, and then shit will really kick off a little bit better. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, like, kind of immediate goals. One is to make the cryo chamber, which is like the building. It's the equivalent of like the foundry or the bio chamber on other planets. It's like the unique thing that makes Aquilo what it is. But the other thing to get running is you want to, as soon as you've got power, you want to start. You want to take your offshore pump and start extracting ammonia and splitting that out into ammonia and ice, which you can then combine back together with oil to make more ice platform and kind of start filling in these gaps a little bit quicker.
Ice platform made of oil. Oh no.
Let's see. Yeah, so it starts with ammoniacal solution separation, and is a crafting table how you do? Trying to remember how you make the. Yeah, okay. Crafting tables do the platform.
Crafting table?
Sorry, assembly table. I'll never think anything else.
The assembly machine, I guess.
It looks like a table.
Basically.
It's a nice little.
A factory.
Little flat top thing, kotatsu, that I want to put my feet under, and.
Eat your burgers at the Japanese tonkatsu.
What?
Eat your burgers, Apollo.
Are you sundowning? What's happening?
You could only dream. Lithium brine?
Okay, and
Yeah, I would say the tutorial I've chunked out kind of in like chronological order. Like if you haven't done an earlier thing, don't worry about the next thing.
I can't make a cryogenic plant yet. It's not in my tech tree.
So cryogenic plant it requires you to first put down an electric furnace like so, and you will use some of the lithium ore that you've got from picking up all those rocks earlier, and you just put that in a furnace, and then it turns into lithium plates.
Definitely wish you could pin. With how much the game is based around you navigating this tech tree, I really wish you could like pin a specific spot in it to like look at the because it like a part of it will technically sort of outline the shape of the planet's tech and goals, but you have to find it manually every single time.
Well, it's the first thing in your like list of technologies to unlock is always like the cheapest thing. So that's how they. So
refined flammables
for. The very next thing. Refined flammables 4 is just the thing that we haven't done because fucking no one uses flamethrowers.
Just here to obliterate flammables from existence now.
Whatever we need to keep the things moving. So yeah, that's obviously not like the permanent lithium solution. Like that's when you need more lithium for like other things that you make later on in the tech tree. That's when we'll get the oil tower on top of those vents that are off to the west, but not yet. Gonna need more platforms before we get there.
Wait. Oh, they're all being slowly picked up by the inserter. I was like, where the fuck are they? The inserter was picking them all up the moment they were crafted for a while, but not putting them down. So they look like they're just disappearing. I was like, wait, where are the plates going? Boom, boom, boom. Made in an assembly machine, made of refined concrete lithium plate processing unit. Ah, another hole in my island. God damn it.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of ice to mine.
I would definitely recommend setting up your ammonia separation first, because that'll give you the ability to start, like, the recipe for like crafting ice platforms kind of takes a while, so that's a good thing to have going in the background.
Not even the furnace has a heat radius around it.
And yet it only needs a heat pipe of 1 degree Celsius to start running. I do have to say, out of all of like the weird metric system fuckery, like temperature is the main thing. It's like, why do we do this to ourselves? Why can I not understand, like, relate to any other country in the world about what the weather is like? Because, wow, I do not understand Celsius, like, intuitively.
But it's funny.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Carry on then.
So I think I remember you being on the other side of this argument before.
I just don't like math. So, I mean, I understand it. I think Celsius is probably easier, just because it doesn't it start at 0? Or is that us? Wait.
Freezing is at 0.
Freezing
Which
is
one
0.
For Celsius,
Whereas for
correct?
us, it's like
in Celsius
32 degrees.
yeah.
Kind of.
In Celsius, water freezes at 0 and boils at 100.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck?
better.
Well, yeah, that. Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't start at 0 because you get colder than freezing.
Sorry, I meant that like neutral is 0.
I don't have any
like
refined concrete to make this building with.
You start
Fuck.
at 0
I
because
used it
ours
all.
is like start at 32, and I'm like, what the? How do I
Can
fucking?
I pick the refined concrete
God
back
damn
up?
it.
Deconstruction planner.
That wasn't refined concrete. That was just normal concrete.
Shit.
What
Also,
do you
my
need
robots
it
don't
for
work.
now?
I
Didn't
think
you already make one?
I've never made a building yet.
I know I sent over more than 40 refined concrete. Did we just not drop it down?
I don't see it.
Do you not have any on you? What the hell? Is this another thing that got hoovered up by
I stopped.
Fulgora?
Nope. I have stopped all of my. I stopped all of my requests for concrete.
Okay. Well, I don't
Maybe some of the
understand
concrete
what's
on the
happening.
floor is refined concrete.
Yeah, you might have. I think you might have used the refined concrete.
There should be plenty of concrete. If you need concrete, you can have it.
There's just a lot of concrete.
It's
on
been
the
my
floor.
life's work.
I can't seem to get my robots to pick it up though when I want them to. Don't remember how to make robots work.
Did you turn off your RoboPort? Toggle personal RoboPort Alt F.
Whoa! Look at him go.
Yeah, there we go.
Startled me.
And yeah, let's see. I think this over here might be refined concrete. It's generally like the slightly smoother texture.
Concrete. More normal concrete.
Damn. I'm not really sure. I do. The spaceship is picking up more stuff. It's almost done restocking everything, so I can send that over in just a second here. Yeah, it literally just picked up all 300. Okay, so that's on its way. In the meantime, I would say start on the ammonia stuff, because that's what you're actually going to need. Like, you basically need to get both ammonia and this cryo tower working to like move on to the next step.
Chad is right that the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit is basically that Celsius has useful measurements for like scientific processes when we talk about boiling and freezing of water, but Fahrenheit has a pretty useful scale for weather, in that the 0 to 100 scale is a pretty good scale of like reasonable human experienceable weather. And when you get higher than you get out of that range, it gets really bad. It's already pretty bad at the bottom of that range, but
I mean, I think the importance is it would make more sense in Celsius. I get what you're saying, but it would also make fine. It would be fine in Celsius if there was a agreed upon like upper and lower. Like when we talk about like, okay, 42 or whatever is, I think, around 100 or something, like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's like, there needs to be everyone agrees that this is like unacceptably high. And we all just go from there, where I say like, man, if it's close to that number, that's not 100, because 100 would kill us. The 100 is the sun, essentially, for us.
No.
There'd be no way. Isn't it?
Not the sun.
Wait.
Sun's real hot.
I mean, not literally, but I mean, like, if it was 212 degrees outside, I think we would be struggling to be outside in any manner. Like, I think we would have to be inside. Right? You can't go outside in 212 degree weather.
I don't recommend that. I also don't think it exists anywhere. What's our heat limit? Like in an oven?
Yeah, what's our heat limit? 140. No, to like walk around outside. Like, what's the hottest you could possibly be before like your body just stops allowing you to be around?
Like you turn to dust?
To be around.
You just...
Pretty much. Oh, actually, it's a little bit lower. It's 122. So 50. Oh, so okay, 50 Celsius. That's the max. Perfect. Beautiful. If you get to 50, you're dead. That's it. So from there, right, weather just becomes a little bit more, slightly more understanding. A 50.
Yeah, you've discovered the concept of learning what numbers mean.
That's crazy. Is that what Newton was doing under the tree? That's wild.
What he was doing under the tree sounds so...
A little pervert. He was doing under the tree. Oh, you've discovered the fact that people learn to recognize what numbers mean through exposure. Like, that's what it's like.
Sure, but I guess I did not have the understanding. Like, I didn't even recognize that that's the limit. So I just, based on my own experience and knowing what the Celsius was from there and going like, it wasn't that great. I didn't really like 45, but you know, what does that mean?
What are you doing under that tree?
He just shouts numbers.
He just shouts numbers?
Yeah.
I'm playing with gravity.
Isn't that what happens?
Don't come in here.
Like an apple hits him and he just starts saying numbers and people are like, damn.
Like he's speaking tongues?
Pretty much. Did they even understand numbers back then? I don't even know. I don't know when numbers were invented.
What do you mean by that?
You just got refined concrete shipped in, so you can go pick it up.
Wow.
What do you mean? What do I mean by that? Numbers haven't always been here.
Okay, I placed this ice platform. Or did I? Maybe I did.
I think you did.
Just the gap in the concrete is still visible. Oh, it picks the ice platforms back up too. Oh, that's unnerving.
is it enough?
But at what cost?
But is it enough?
Oh, those are crude oil slots. I kept trying to fill them up.
Yeah, I'll also send down, I did send you oil pump jacks. Because you're going to need that.
Okay. We're going to make our first cryogenic plant. Wow.
Oh, unless...
Pump jacks. Okay, well, I've got the stuff that you can use to make pump jacks.
That's exciting. Cryogenic science. It's like science, but cold. Cryogenic science. It's like science you can play outside.
No.
There's just not enough. I guess there wasn't enough to fill up one rocket.
Captive biter spawner. Hatch eggs into captive spawners and place them anywhere on Novice.
Yep.
Legendary quality. Rocket part productivity. Oh, that'll be helpful. So it gets easier to make rockets.
Most of the stuff that you're really after is if you click on that little like microchip looking thing, like that is the
quantum processor.
Sort of like, yeah, the quantum processor is like the final tier of microchips, and that gives you access to fusion power, which is like God mode. It's amazing, it's so good, but mother of God, is it expensive.
Then you get a portable fusion reactor. It's like a fusion reactor you can play with outside.
No! Leave them alone! They're already dead.
Things that nobody remembers anymore. And then you get research productivity, which makes your research faster. At that point, what do you even have things left to research?
Yeah, I'm kind of at that point where in my own file, I can
What's the
I
point
can
where
make
you
a base just for the fun.
You research productivity to then research productivity faster, and then when the faster that gets, you can research all of your other infinite researches faster, I guess. This is the point.
Yeah.
There are a fair number of infinite researches. There are like 20 or something.
Crazier big factory shits, the larger, like the better your tech is.
Yeah,
like when I look at some like Factorio tutorials, like
bigly.
how fast their bots can go, it's insane because it's just like it's bots end up overpowering belts in terms of getting shit to places in a timely manner.
Just the swarm on your screen.
Yeah.
Let's see how hot we can make this computer's processor. I was thinking about that where I'm like, computers have gotten so powerful. Like, I can't fathom the rate at which data is transferred or processed in the world in general. But it definitely is like one of those things where you see it, like it just... It is an insane swarm of nonsense happening on your screen. And you're like, the computer has to just keep track of all that the whole time. And I like do it like in a set it, forget it, like fucking idle game sort of way, where I just like, hey, yeah, just do that all the time. I'm gonna keep adding infinite complexities to that, by the way, for the next 100 hours. Just keep doing that forever. And also everything else I say, do that forever. It's something that doesn't, it's just so much shit happening in your world. You're like, it's like increasingly insane to think about the game keeping track of any of it. I'll put the pump jacks down there and about them. Buy them with the pump jacks. Is math literacy a concept? Yeah, it's called going to school.
Is math literacy? I mean, I think that's just understanding mathematics. Like,
Just at first you don't know math, and then later you do know math, or you don't know math, because I mean, math. Andrew still doesn't know math.
Yeah, I don't know math. Wow, why would I bother?
I don't learn any math. No, thank you.
Prove one time.
No, thank you,
when
sir.
Math has helped me.
Your computer that you're using right now, and also the game you're playing right now.
No, helped me.
I don't think you'd be alive without computers.
I don't think that's true. What? No, I would still be here. Yeah, I'd still be okay.
I checked.
Yeah.
God, how do I even?
It's not fun. I mean, you know.
It's.
Bam. Yay, finally. Forgot we had bombs, which means I can finish destroying all the stuff that's in the way of my giant solar panels.
Andrew Wilson has bomb bowling.
Don't say that too loudly. What if they hear you?
Cryogenic plant.
I kind of wish I could commit to that. That sounds so fun.
What?
Being like a conspiracy theorist.
What?
I don't know. There must be like a nice sense of satisfaction thinking you're right. And I would like to have that feeling sometimes. I always know I'm wrong. That's just I cannot not know that I am wrong. Not wrong. Wait, I can't. I always know that I am wrong. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Do I not have a cryogenic? Oh,
I got it there in the end.
I was like, what happened to the one in my inventory?
Oh, shit. All right. Eat. And I think you're already wired. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
The irony of needing to thaw your cryogenic plant. Because if it gets too cold, it won't work.
It can get too cold. Yeah.
It's where the cryos are genicking.
Okay, yeah, but if your oil refinery is full of fire, it's not going to be a good refining process, even though that's what it needs to be doing.
Cooling a hot fluoroketone. Cooling hot fluoroketone. What the fuck am I reading? Okay. Cryogenic science plant is made by cold fluoroketone, lithium plate, and ice.
When do we
need to
get
turn
access to hot cocoa?
Into cold. We have hot cocoa in the other room.
No, I mean in the game.
I just finished my hot cocoa. You don't get to come to the snow level. You're banned.
What the fuck? What am I doing all this for then?
To be left behind. Bye.
They can't keep getting away with this.
I can.
Small thing to call out, but just notice that unlike all the other special buildings, the cryogenic plant doesn't have any inherent productivity bonus, but it does have 8 module slots, so you can kind of get more than that, but it's going to cost you like more electricity.
My most consistent trait is that I never think about the productivity slots or chipping anything. I just make the buildings shaped right.
Okay, you're going to want to at least use efficiency modules on this planet, because that's the main thing. Is until you get fusion power, you're very limited by like how much power you have, and cryogenic plants use a lot of power. But if you just, I've sent down
I don't even got any
Or-
efficiency
Yeah, but-
things.
Yeah, let me see. I've got a bunch of the efficiency
believe you
3
set me up
module.
to
I've already sent
fail.
it back over to Novice to get stuff. We should send it over to Fulgora so it can get some recycling plants.
I think the bunny is muted. No, he just doesn't talk sometimes.
My Fugi is the master of like thinking that I'm talking when I'm not.
Your noise gate.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
a little
noise
too low, I
great.
guess.
Oh, I didn't line that up correctly at all.
Okay, so I need to.
Let's put out ice and ammonia.
Wait, that cannot be true. I know we are making accumulators.
Do you though?
Yes? Is that a trick question? Wait.
Oops, that's not how this works. Oops, that's not how this works either.
What?
That's what I'm always saying.
Prove it.
What? What?
Whoa.
Just fucking keep going. I can go all day.
How good is purple concrete?
What are we even talking about?
That's a good sign. You've reached all new lengths.
Tell me you're not investing in quality concrete.
Is that the depths you fall into, Andrew? You're trying to make lucky concrete.
I'm not hearing a no.
I'm just saying, in what terms of value are we looking at here? Can I run faster?
No, it has more HP.
Okay. All right. Okay, what about orange?
It has more HP, but it cannot defend against monsters, so not amazing. Legendary concrete.
Legendary concrete. What are we getting here? What's the gambit?
I'm starting to think that Andrew's been making negative progress this playthrough. Just the last 200 hours. Cave Paradise, and he put up a parking lot.
No, I didn't get that far. I just paid Paradise. There they are. Okay. Perfect. And then.
What's the oil derrick actually called? A pump jack.
Let's see.
Oh no, there aren't any, are there? I don't have a pump jack yet. Y'all got any of them pump jacks?
I should have given
now
you
this should have some
iron
pump
plates,
jacks.
which you can use to make pump jacks. You just need to craft them.
Turns out that I was Bobo the Fool. I will now craft cogwheels in sets of 10. I made the mistake
That
of
does bring up a
buying
good-
breakfast sandwiches from grocery outlet.
Oh,
What?
And
Wait, sorry, what?
you know the
Like Jimmy
outlet,
Dean's?
the grocery outlet place, like the cheap place.
Yeah. You're just buying.
I made the mistake of buying breakfast sandwiches there, and it was a box of 2 of them for $3, and I'm like, that's cheap. What's those like? And they're frozen, and the instructions for them are really specific. The process for cooking them is so much work. That I gave up and was like, no.
Oh.
How is a frozen breakfast sandwich anything more than microwaving it?
You specifically needed to, if you're gonna microwave it, you needed to take the egg and bacon out of the sandwich, put it on a microwave safe plate, microwave that part
exactly
for 45 seconds, then put them in the sandwich with the cheese and bread, reassemble the sandwich, and then microwave that for another 45 seconds. And as you might imagine, being frozen, these things don't want to come apart in the first place. So those are, I tried following those directions, destroyed the sandwich, then threw it away. And then I went to Jack in the Box and got a breakfast sandwich for $6. So basically,
I'm just willing to destroy your sandwich in the microwave.
Well, the Jimmy Dean sandwiches are just like, they're like, oh, here's our blister pack that heats up and steams it or whatever, and you microwave that for like 90 seconds. Or if you get the ones that don't come with a weird pack anymore, then you you microwave it for 30 seconds on defrost mode, then flip it over and microwave it for 10.
A Jimmy Dean sandwich is like, it's a little egg substance patty that's like kind of frozen inside. It's cheese that's like molten lava hot. It's a rubbery English
I lived
muffin.
off of those for ages.
Yeah, and somehow I've eaten so many of them.
They're notably more edible.
Man.
No, when I was working 2 jobs at once, doing the waterboard and YouTube in like 2015, I would basically wake up and have a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich, then go to work, and then I'd come home at the end of the day and have like a microwavable, like 3-minute microwavable like plastic bag of fried rice. And I would pour that into a bowl and put sriracha over that and mix it up. I'm like, this is good. This is pretty good for me not working at all at the food part. And that was why I was probably dying. But no, but like Jimmy Dean, when Jimmy Dean's right there, I don't know who the fuck is going to put up with this nightmare thing with its 75 instructions and so on. And but to its credit, it did say that the recommended way of cooking it was an air fryer. So then I looked at the air fryer instructions. I'm like, see, I skipped that at first because I only have a microwave. We don't have an air fryer, so it's irrelevant information for me. The moment I saw a recommended air fryer when I got home, I was like, oh, I made a mistake when I bought these in the first place. But then I looked at the air fryer instructions, and it had like 17 steps of like, okay, so you split the sandwich in half, and put the bread on the bottom of both stacks, and then you put this thing on there. You put it's like you put the egg on one piece of bread, and then you put the bacon on the cheese on the other piece of bread. It's like shocking number of steps and specificity to setting it up, which once again requires you to be able to very specifically split the sandwich that I cannot stress enough is frozen together. Can you deliver the sandwich to me in pieces then? Instead of fusing it together, if all the instructions involve disassembling the sandwich in the process? I felt like I was losing my goddamn mind. I'm like, wait, every version of preparing this expects you to disassemble the sandwich that is frozen to itself in order to cook it. What the fuck? Who are these breakfast sandwiches made for? People that are down bad, they're in a bad enough situation that they need to pay $1.50 for breakfast sandwiches. So they want to get a pack of 2 sandwiches for $3 total, and they're willing to just do 17 steps of nonsense. Don't know how worth it is at that point. I don't know how I don't know how it costs out overall, but I feel like you could get eggs and English muffins, and you could like a breakfast sandwich maker would like go a long way at that point. Although, well, a breakfast sandwich maker would be like a what do you call it? A decadent like privilege or whatever the fuck. I can't think of the actual word I'm thinking of. But like, you can just like smack the English muffins on the pan to crisp them up, then just fry an egg real quick. So if you really need to save money, I do feel like you are better off just cooking an egg real quick than you are dealing with these nightmare sandwiches that are not easy or good. So you're paying for the discount price for shittier food, but it's not even easy, which is like the only reason I bother. That's the whole point, is like, yes, lazy solutions for when I either don't have the time or just apparently I'm just not going to cook right now. Because if I have a lazy solution in the freezer, then I might eat that real quick instead of spending way more on making food happen at me very quickly when I A, don't want to cook it, and B, also still aren't going to make it in a cheaper way. Then I'm going to it's going to cost me way more to like make food come to my house. That's like exponentially higher than the other options.
But it just doesn't. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, what is? It's not even cheaper though. Like, it's cheaper than fast food, but it's not cheaper than the convenience fee. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the product is no longer actually that cheap then. Like, if you have to go through all those steps, is it actually worth $1.50 or whatever? Like $3, is that even a good price? Shouldn't it be cheaper then?
It's kind of
like, I'm talking
it reminds me of the point that that Dan Olson made in his cooking video with I think it's was it Jamie Oliver's War on Nuggets, I think it is, where he says that like so much of the hay about like healthy and cheap eating involves completely ignoring the amount of labor that goes into having to cook everything yourself to be cheap and healthy. Where you have to like spend so much time gathering the stuff, doing the actual recipe nonstop for like 30 to 60 minutes in the process of actually making each thing of food, and then having to then, after you eat, clean up the huge mess that you've made and so on. And like a lot of the influencer circles of like making a big deal about eating right and everything and eating cheap often involve just kind of not addressing the part where it's a huge pain in the ass to actually live that way, to the point where the people that do it as an influencer or so on don't even live that way.
Or you could just afford to pay someone to help you live that way, which is primarily...
give me $1 million so I can hire a chef.
I mean, you say that, but like, yeah, I mean, that is the goal, right? The less you have to do, the more you're supposed to be able to live your life, but... no.
The icebox all full up? Yeah, yar it is.
Yar it be.
I see.
This icebox full.
I see Purpose proposing some solutions.
I don't want to interrupt the breakfast sandwich review hour, but
yeah, you do.
If you just pick up those recycling bins, speed modules, and red arms, that'll just go on in the background, and then when you hit the wall that's like 30 feet in front of you where you can't do anything because of no ice platforms, you'll at least have some ice platforms.
I thought how do I make my buttons smaller? Damn it. I thought I mapped the ability to make my controls both bigger and smaller. Oh, as mouse buttons. I forgot. I was thinking of the other thing I almost made it be. Economical doom.
Talk did just remind me that I have pumpkin cranberry muffins that are frozen from Aldi, and they're everything that Jimmy Dean isn't.
Damn!
Whoa!
So good.
These takes, they are hot.
This muffin is hot.
That's right. Cranberry muffin does what Jimmy don't. That's its real name now. Ooh, I shouldn't have connected that thing to that thing. Hang on. Ooh. Good thing that was frozen. That was gonna be some cross contamination. Pipe those things to be near each other. Combine with oil to get solid fuel.
Okay. And like that, one gamble begins. Now the problem is finding all the resources I need to continue the gamble. Wait a sec. I know just the place.
Your boy says he knows a place and takes it here. What you do?
I mean, it depends on the prices. My boy's trying to bankrupt me and put me in a sketchy situation. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, how's public transit on Aquilo?
There's a piss ocean.
Okay, okay.
Here on the left, you'll find
You didn't
more
say bad.
piss ocean. It might only be piss ocean.
Why are these bots hanging
So like
around
your mileage
here?
may vary. I'm making solid fuel.
Are we lacking in storage? Shouldn't be true. Oh, it was true. I'm so sorry.
Sell their homes to who, Ben? Pissing Aquaman.
This feels like there might be an overproduction.
I'm
Why are
making
these yellow
solid
bins
fuel
getting
now.
used?
So
why are so many of these bots holding batteries? What the hell is going on here?
it's time to pump jack some lithium. Bruh. Oh, see.
Uh-oh.
I'm so amused that we got this far into the conversation and then somebody was like, hold on. There are breakfast sandwiches?
What? What?
I guess depending on what part of the world you come from, that
Fuck?
could sound pretty unappealing. No, because I mean, think about it, like your traditional Japanese breakfast is like miso soup and like
So
vegetable, and I'd be
fucking funny.
yeah, I don't want to eat a miso veggie sandwich.
No. That's like somebody not knowing what a fucking hot dog is. No, a breakfast sandwich. Okay, look. What are things you eat for breakfast? Okay. Put it on sandwich. That's a breakfast sandwich.
I also have to wonder how popular our hot dogs are in other parts of the world.
Immensely popular. If your country doesn't know what a hot dog is, don't say that out loud. America's watching.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah, we'll make you healthy again too.
Oh no.
It's clear that you need hot dogs are a sign of democracy. We hope that all of you have hot dogs.
That's a threat.
That can't.
Yeah.
That can't. No, that's not a threat. It's a promise of good dogs, made hot.
What that dog doing?
That can't be. I feel like the concept of a hot dog is just too simple to not be so global.
Well, it's more like, I'm sure in Europe it's like bratwurst or something where they're like, what is this Americanized?
Yeah, but it's just
shittier
meat
version
tube
of the thing that
in
we did.
Meat tube in between bread. We're not getting crazy here. It's a pretty generalized concept. Breakfast sandwich, I'll give it to you. Maybe some people don't have access to eggs and cheese. I don't know. What the fuck? Do you not eat eggs for breakfast, I guess? Maybe you just find them to be a disgusting delicacy. I don't know.
No, the whole like American concept of breakfast, I think, is
delicacy.
Like one of the most. Like, you just like go to Britain, like our closest cousin culturally, and they're like, "What? No."
I feel like that's kind of insensitive to us.
People do be up here enjoying their disgusting delicacies.
It's true. Why, just last week. Can I do that here? Are we producing batteries here? I don't actually know. Well, for one, let's just keep it in the old pocket. There we go. Oh, I want. There we go.
Oh, I see. This is the slowly go completely insane planet.
You put it like that.
Aquilo is the one that I enjoyed the most because it ultimately has like a pretty short loop, and you kind of just spend a lot of time like pulling up one chunk and moving it to another space once you have more space
to make more space for the stupid heat thing.
Yeah,
I'll let you know this, chat.
because it's like
Breakfast sandwiches, not only do they exist, they're my favorite thing.
Whoa, his favorite thing, guys.
well, it's also, I don't think anything can compare to the one that you've actually made yourself, because I just don't think like
so
frozen. Like everything that you put in a breakfast sandwich is worse after you're frozen it.
They're so good.
They're very filling. Delicious.
So like an egg bagel with like a little bit of like pesto something on there.
How hard
You
is it to
lost
make
me.
like a patty? Can't be that hard. What? Which part? The bagel?
No, the pesto. Pesto and a
Okay.
breakfast sandwich? No.
I like smear some of that on the top along with some Canadian bacon.
You know, you're asking like
some
how do you
spicy
make
cheese.
a beef or sausage patty? I assume you know how to
No,
make
I'm talking
a
about-
egg patty. Cause it's an egg. Andrew asks how hard it is to make a patty. I'm like, which type of
Okay,
patty?
got it.
We lose him?
No. Sorry, I was reading something. What was that?
We were asking what kind of patty you mean.
Oh, like a sausage patty. For me, I like to do sausage, egg, cheese on a breakfast sandwich.
Breakfast sausage is like uniquely good. I like that.
Yeah, they
quite
also
a
do
lot,
just
the kind of
sell
unique
breakfast sausage
crap.
patties that aren't frozen.
Yeah.
Do they? I've only ever seen
Yeah.
meat patties. I've never seen sausage patties.
Sausage is meat.
Okay, well then. Well, I meant ground beef. I'm sorry, ground beef patties. I'm used to seeing, not the sausage patties.
Open face bagel breakfast sandwich. I don't think that's a sandwich.
What? Put
But
your bagel away.
that's the risk when you make a breakfast sandwich yourself. Like, you are gonna get egg everywhere when you take a bite. Like, as
No,
just gonna be
what?
a
No.
bukkake of breakfast.
I don't have an egg blister in my sandwich. I don't do that part. I'm just saying, like, I don't think open face sounds like it's specifically describing it not being a sandwich because it's open, right? Isn't that what that means?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I
don't.
know
It's like
every
saying avocado
white man loves
toast
to
is-
argue what a sandwich is.
I'm just
but,
saying it's like saying avocado toast is a sandwich. Like, no, it's toast.
He's onto something here.
We don't need to argue. I can just be right. We're finally slowly making ice platforms. I found the place where you set it up to do it, but it wasn't working at all. It wasn't making a single platform.
Grab the speed modules. They'll do it faster. You're also probably going to need to grab the recycling things because you're going to cap a, like, proportionally it makes way more ice than it does ammonia, so you end up needing to get rid of a lot of the ice.
Yeah, Keith, duh.
So for now, I've got a lot of places to put the ice.
How didn't you know that?
You don't even know what he means.
And you call yourself a Factorio
You don't even
player.
understand the topic.
So? I don't even understand like 90% of living.
I won't be
and I'm still doing
tricked
it.
by you.
Where are these batteries coming from?
Okay, with that I will leave you the hell alone because that is just the platforms are everything.
Wow, 12 platforms. I will slowly make a bridge over to that resource. Let me go. Yeah. Whoa.
Immediately not great.
You really sold out for Big Pole.
What?
What?
What did you say? You really sold out for what?
It made sense in context. No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe in that.
When I lie. Oh boy, how's our fuel doing? Oh, it's trying. Oh, it's trying. Okay.
Yeah, the space platform is super self-sufficient now. Like, I've sent it back and forth like 8 times this session, and it hasn't even taken a single ding or scratch.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Better say. With that, I'll leave it to you to decide when you need stuff to go tell it to pick more shit up, because eventually you'll need that for, like, you basically have to get all your rocket parts from other planets.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, how perilous is it to ship shit over there? Is it like, do we have a consistent success rate, or are we still like...
Yeah, it's super successful at this
Getting
point.
lucky.
It's just that it takes a long
Okay.
time. It's like a pretty lengthy, like, feels like 3 or 4 minutes to get from one planet to Aquilo.
Make a grocery list.
Yeah. That's the idea, and then when you're perp, you, like, forget one thing successively every single time. The most crucial things, even. Things that you need to even start the planet.
What? Can I make this work?
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Let them be nightmares.
Me when I monetize my hobbies.
Isn't that the dream?
That's what people think.
Hustle till you
till
die.
they live it.
I don't know. I'm sure there are people that genuinely love that shit ridiculously. Like, just are so enthusiastic every day, do the exact same thing forever and ever and ever and ever again. And it's super stable and nothing will
The
ever
stupid
be
recipe
disruptive.
demands a specific port be each resource. So I can't
You
just
can
mirror
flip it with
this.
H.
Oh. Whoa!
Nailed it.
Here I thought I was fucked.
Problem
That's
solved.
gonna be so annoying. I'm like, can you fuck off? Why would it work that way?
Oh, you haven't even started. You should see I think the quantum processor needs a input on all 4 sides.
I had to deal with stuff like that on Fulgora.
Yeah.
It's when you first encounter stupid buildings. You've
hear
had
that
normal
building?
buildings, but have you heard
Stupid.
of stupid bullshit? That's a lot of noises.
Holes in the mines.
Research. Back for another turkey. What was the context for that? I recently started quoting the whole turkey scene at somebody and just sounded insane. Made somewhat funnier by the fact that I have also not watched Bob's Burgers. So even in my brain, I'm just quoting a Leo animation. Made by someone.
It's really easy to animate when you have like really good comedic performances behind it. That was like the immediate thing I found, just like, oh wait, these are immediately my favorite because holy shit, he's such a good voice actor.
All right, this entire chemical plant that I'm building around, I don't have to build around it because it doesn't actually serve a purpose. It's only there to. It was only there to process the initial ice that I got when I got here, and that's all gone.
Right.
So it's dead to me now.
You hear that? Dead to him.
Also, just process the fact that apparently in the back of my brain, the whole turkey scene got transformed into being a Patrick Warburton scene when it's not.
Just so you know, your ice platforms have stopped getting made because the ice is totally backed up.
Backed up these nuts.
Too much damn ice.
Backed up these nuts.
Yeah, that's not gonna quite work because I put the arm in the wrong place, but...
You fucked it up.
Yeah.
And it was definitely you. You messed it up. I definitely didn't move everything by one. Then gaslight you for fun.
I mean, that's good. That'd be really mean if you did that.
I'm gonna heat some curry.
And I'll not do it again.
Oh. I mean, that's good.
God, our inventory got so big.
It did. Oh. Oh no. I fucked it up. Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
Look at these silly, floppy arms. Long arms look so silly. I think arms always rotate. I think that's the idea of the of the art. I think the art style is trying to convey that their arms are always rotating. Like when an arm picks something up, it takes it to its destination by rotating. But especially when it's like going from left to right on your screen, a red arm really looks like it's just going vertically over the top.
Yeah, that's also kind of what I thought.
Yeah, it looks like it's picking it up and then just flipping it over and over again instead of rotating around. I'm pretty sure they're rotating. But it looks really silly, like it looks like they're waving at a concert or something. His giant red freaking Elmo arms. This planet is nonsense. I will be buried here.
On Naugus, I'm working on quality modules, and this is where I can kind of... Air quality arms are faster, so stuff like that, you can actually just increase your throughput by putting like a common or rare arm, which is like pretty easy to make. So I'm going to try and prioritize some of that. Because we're pretty much just in the support phase now, me and Andrew. Like, whatever we can do to help you get to your goal.
Yeah.
He's supporting the concrete industry.
I mean, Andrew, I
I
cannot express enough how, like, all the end goals of Aquilo are, like, Andrew's dreams made manifest. because that's how we get foundation, Andrew.
What do you mean?
The thing you keep asking about. No, it's like down boy. It's like the great platform that you've been asking about before. That's like the next step up from concrete. It like lets you fill in like lava and oil oceans. It's basically the ultimate way.
Yeah. When do we get that?
When Keith does his job.
Keith, hurry the fuck up. What the fuck?
No,
There's a different
think
thing.
I will.
I finally got to test it. I fucked up the screen recording, but I was gonna show off that I, in my own file, finally took the time to pick up a railgun and go over to Vulcanus. And Andrew, I need you to see what you can do to the ground worms with those fucking things.
It could all be mine.
It's very satisfying.
How many do I have? The answer is none. Hey.
Alright, doubled my production of solid fuel.
Nice.
There's some solid fuel right there. There we go. Evened that out a little bit. We're currently making solid fuel. Slowly making some of these little islands over here. 48 of those.
I feel like I don't
Like $1,000,000.
know that too.
No.
Oh. Right, where is...
Goodbye, ice. Well,
Do you need ice? I can ship you some.
I'm on the ice planet. I can't stress this enough. The planet is ice. Ice, ice, baby.
And I'm gonna make sure mine never has any again. What's your point?
Ice, ice, baby.
So probably the same methodology then. What are you building? What's the new slot machine you're building?
I'm gonna start with gun turrets as like the first thing to actually upgrade for our spaceship. because
Whoa.
I'm able. So you guys both know. I mean, Keith, I don't think will be interested, but you can just like alt click on stuff to open the Factopedia, and then it'll show a little like blue diamond next to something that shows you like that's the stat that increases with quality. And so you can kind of really quickly, Andrew, like determine, because most stuff is just like, oh, it has more base health, which is not really helpful unless it's like being used to fight against enemies.
Sure. Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff that has like kind of a surprising like oh, the arms spin faster, the chests all get better storage, and then like really strong stuff is like personal armor upgrades. If we have like mech armor at higher quality, then it has more armor slots, and like all pretty much anything that you equip to the armor, like batteries will have more power, roboports can support more bots. Turrets all get better range. So if that's something you like are noticing as a pain point, and it isn't too difficult, it's basically quality gets more expensive like the more expensive the item is, obviously. Like especially fucking crafting tables are super worth it, but god, they're hard to like, because green tables need a bunch of like speed modules and flying, or no, not flying robot frames, yeah, speed modules and then assembly machines too. Just not easy to have high quality of.
Okay.
I'm just rambling.
I am. No, I mean it makes sense. I right now I think I'm gonna focus on materials that are higher quality, because I want to have higher material qualities be used in other recipes rather than try to create a really it's not that I'm looking to,
The most immediate thing, and this would be super helpful if you wanted to start on this, but I've got this setup here that's making like quality modules. If you start plugging quality modules into all the different stations on Fulgora, like that's where you really start to get like a high volume of materials to use for anything. Because it's basically like every time something recycles, it has a chance of upgrading it. And then if you start recycling things into other things, then those have... Basically, anytime something goes through a station with a module, a quality module in it, then it has a chance of upgrading. I can like probably I can hop into my own save file to like kind of screenshot for you. Or no,
I feel like I kind of understand what you're talking about. But let me see. Okay.
So the thing to avoid is if you just like slap some quality modules in like, our main factory, then those quality materials can't be picked up by anything else, and they turn into like clogs along the
little wooden shoes.
Yeah, they turn into Dutch clogs, and we all have a little dance into the sunset.
Oh, a little dance. It's always nice to take a little dance break sometimes, Not enough opportunities to take a little dance break.
I would say a really helpful, if you want to start working with quality, a really helpful kind of setup. This is just a couple principles lined out here. But you imagine you... I'm gonna...
I'll f***ing this up. Yeah, it might be. Okay, hold on.
I need holmium in order to make lithium.
Yeah, so I have sent
holmium.
over holmium plates, which you should have access to.
Stick them all in a box. Oh, not those things. Oh shit. Everything's fine.
Wait, wrong box.
I pooped them.
Oh.
Oops.
Oops.
Pooped them.
Oops, all pooped.
No, I said pooped.
Oh, pooped. Oh, you pooped them. Oh.
It's much worse.
Much. That's... I'm sorry, Keith. We're gonna have to cancel you.
No pooping.
No pooping. No. This is a poop-fearing country. We do not have time for that.
Poop-fearing country. What do I even do with that? What the fuck?
Think not what poop can do for you. Think what you can do for poop. No, that doesn't work as well.
It upsets me.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, that's not that difficult. It needs to really inspire, you know? What are you doing with your life? You're connected here. I see. Okay. I'm just stupid.
What are you doing with your life?
Apparently not what needs to be done.
Processing a little holmium ore for the homies. That's why they're called that.
Oh.
I'm so wise.
I learn something new every day.
I'm so wise and sagely.
Sorry, I keep having to set a bunch of stuff, so I want to engage, but I can only do so much math in my head without disengaging through the rest of society.
Understandable.
I am not competent enough.
I just need you to know this about me, which is that I don't.
It's challenging. I cannot think like that. I don't have. That's not my forte. I have a very unique brain and also garbage at the same time, and as such, that is one of its unique curse and blessings. It's shit, but it's also good. You know? Wait, why am I filtering?
Fluorine. Do I have local fluorine? I see crude oil. I see lithium brine. Uh-oh. Oh, I see some fluorine off on a different fucking planet.
Mm.
Oh, there's one off a little island.
Yeah, that's fluorine is only on Aquilo.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's any of them in my fog of war. There's one little one at the top right and two more further top right. Whoa! Let's start building a tiny bridge. It is my bridge of friendship. You have to like me if I reach you. Well, you aren't allowed to not like me.
Oh no.
I'll get you.
Oh. Oh no. That's the one thing.
Yeah, this whole time you never liked me. You just pretended for clout.
Yeah. The smartest thing I could do was pretend to get clout, a thing that could only hurt me. Observation is my one weakness. My other one being knives. I'm just not fast enough.
Just not fast enough. God damn it. Yes, thaw this yonder bridge, so I can put fluorine in my water to mind control the children.
Oh no.
Isn't that one of the theories people have? Conspiracy theories that think that like fluorine is like mind control juice. Fluoride.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think everything's a conspiracy theory. You just have to believe in it hard enough.
Not to go too far down the shower hole, but that was like one of the things that like at my last dentist trip, just like my hygienist was just kind of like, oh, we're so concerned because we're going to be busy. I was just like, I just like how it's like there's one conspiracy that's like people are trying to make money off of us by putting fluoride in our water. And then it's like, okay, now we get the dentist conspiracy where they've taken the fluoride out of our water so they can make money off of all our cavities. It's like, we can spin it however we want. I wonder how long it'll take it for it to flip back that way.
Are they going to benefit from us not having a fluoride in the water?
Yeah, because then we get to pay them for you know, all the stuff that Keith just went through.
You think I can afford that shit? I'm just not going to the fucking dentist.
You have literally repeatedly afforded that.
Well, yeah, not when we have an economy on the collapse. I did it when things were kind of cheap because the society collapsed. That was a nice time. Take me back.
Remember when it was the nice time?
I don't think, I mean...
I said lying.
I do, but everyone else seemed to have forgot it. Oh.
So many substations. Where's the Dom station?
You are the Dom station. Who do you think they're all subbing to?
Law and Order. my fluorine, which is different from fluoride. But I don't remember how.
Wait, what's the problem? You have thing, take thing out, and... Am I? Oh, because I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Alright. Whew, God. I was worried there for a moment. There we go. Okay. All right. I did not see it, so please tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we had a quality battery factory, correct?
No, I don't think we had any like quality factories.
Well, we have the ones you're building over there.
Oh yeah, that's like
We're not-
I've only just gotten the first thing that's actually supposed to be quality.
Okay,
Oh, we
okay.
got an epic gun turret. Oh boy.
Oh! How many bullets does it shoot?
The guns
same
come
amount.
in epic.
The same
But-
amount? What do you mean?
Well, here's if you go over to my screen, I can show you the actual like benefit.
Okay. What'd you say it is? It's like alt whatever?
Alt left click, but also I have one down there. Oh my god, it's so much more. It's like, I don't know. So when you see the numbers, sometimes it doesn't really like stand out, but like you can just see.
Lithium and sulfur.
Which one are you
Oh
on?
shit, that's a lot of steps.
I'm on Nauvis, and I'm like right next to my factories. You can see like the one on the left is a normal one. The one on the right
there you
is
are. Okay.
one.
And
So it's basically
how do
just this one is going to be able to
Oh.
hit asteroids from way further away, so we don't have to like
Yeah, that's much
like
higher range. Okay.
go close to the. It's sort of a pain point on space platforms that like the gun turrets take too long to start shooting at stuff.
You don't want to turn all of your lithium into lithium plates.
Probably not.
The entire fluorine process requires unprocessed lithium.
Yeah.
Well, that's annoying.
Isn't it?
It's like finding out you have recipes that require copper ore. You're like, what? Fuck. Now I gotta think about how much to use how much copper to process versus not process. Also needs solid fuel. This just combines everything I've been making into one thing. This is where it would help if my base had been being built in any particular direction.
Because like, once you get enough ice platforms, it can help if you just like take a second to like make a new, better, more compact steam turbine setup on the other side and give yourself more space to work with. Like that's going to be a big part of your leveling up on Aquilo, is just like take a second, use the bots to cut and paste something over to a different area.
Am I right that concrete needs to be mass shipped here?
Pretty much, yeah. We can get you.
Yeah, I
some
need
more
1 billion
if you already
concrete.
want.
Yeah, wait. Okay, then let's get you 1 billion concrete. We can easily do that.
I can't make it because I don't have iron on this entire planet.
Easily get you 1 billion concrete. Okay.
Oh well, we already have 3,000 up in orbit, so that's being dropped down now.
Whoa.
Let's do.
Also dropping some refined concrete, but don't use that because you need it for the cryo towers.
What are you in need of again? Sorry, which concrete?
Just concrete.
He needs just regular concrete.
Just regular concrete. Okay.
We've got like 30,000 on Nalvis. I can just pick it up, but
I have to cover the ice so that I can build. At all.
yeah, it's basically
I see.
what your compulsion to concrete, Andrew, is actually like a requirement on Aquilo.
Sounds like a good planet.
Yeah.
Don't let him come here. He'll ruin me.
Ruin you?
I won't survive.
Where I go, pavement follows. There is no land that will be free.
I don't have time for post-grunge. I don't remember what pavement was.
I'm imagining some like Parks and Rec moment where like, I don't know, Andrew's like the concrete guy, and anytime we expand 1 square foot of ice out, he just like brings
Just
out of a
cackling.
trapdoor. He has got the little like the smoothing, whatever you call that little like tool they use to smooth concrete, and just kind of like just across the ice, and then high fives you and then gets out of there.
Little scraper thing.
These things definitely have a name. It's like
The
concrete.
splinge.
Yeah, they just kind of call it a concrete trowel or a concrete smoother. It looks like a trowel, basically, but like flat.
This is why I pioneered a new name for it. My genius.
Mm-hmm.
Covering my island in concrete only made it look more like ice. Oh wait, because it's covered in ice. That would do it. That sure do be a lot of it.
Everybody, this is like an age. This is like from the Ray William Johnson days, but the concrete buffer gone wild video, where it's just like an entire construction site that's just pausing to see this one tool just spinning out of control, and they just don't know how to stop it.
Remember Ray William Johnson? I never watched it. Didn't he just make a career out of just like showing other viral clips?
Yeah, he was the on
he
ramp
was
for
just-
the React era that we're in now.
Yeah, he literally like was the forefront of reactionary content at that point.
Reaction content.
Yeah, reactionary.
reaction
He's not
content.
quite that.
I was like, I don't remember his far right turn. You might be thinking of Toby Turner and his identical show that was less popular, but then his far right turn. He got weird. At some point, he just made Kyle Rittenhouse's entire personality. It's very strange.
I always wonder about stuff like that. There has to be some kind of, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know. That's such a crazy switch to me. The idea of like being the character that he was, like that, I feel like that's almost harmful to yourself. Don't do that. Don't be like that if that's not who you are. That's crazy. Such a very widely different persona.
What, when he was a silly little guy?
Yeah, when he's just like a silly little guy. Like I understand, like I get it. Like I understand the conceptual concept of like grifting or whatever, and just like you can be a different person than the one you show to other people or whatever. I get that, but like that's like, I don't know. It's like if Mr. Rogers was also like a mafia boss when he got off PBS. Like what the fuck?
It's a beautiful day for
like,
you to die.
Or if he just like, I don't know. I guess the realistic would be more like Mr. Rogers like got off his show and then I'm trying to think of like what's the worst possible thing he'd be doing in comparison to himself. But enough that like he would be upset about it. Like he has to be upset about the work that he does, right? Like he can't be. If you're somebody who is spiteful and mean like that, you also have to be. I don't know, like why are you make a persona that's trying to be cheerful and happy? Spread joy to people? Conflicting. Unhealthy. Get away from me. I don't want to catch it.
Get away from me.
Get away from me. I don't want it. No, thank you.
Also, Keith, I did finally, because this was part of Kyle's movie group thing, we finally watched
Where's the
Zootopia
concrete?
2. And that was a weird movie. I don't know what was like just so I just
No, it's not
maybe
great.
it's because I had already engaged in like the fan content. I was just like expecting like something really concrete for specifically Paulbert and the snake, whose name I can't even remember.
Gary.
Damn,
like,
what? You can't remember the...
Well,
you cannot remember the snake's name? That's crazy.
Of
Gary the snake.
He's on the
Like, he's just-
poster.
Well, it's just he's really cute, and he like I love his voice performance, but it was like he's so weirdly like
He's
he just spends
extremely
like most of the movie.
He's extremely
staring
sidelined to the
meaningfully
point
into
where he,
Judy's eyes.
yeah, exactly. He has almost no just like a definable character.
Yeah, he's just there to be like
He like
can make
it's
a difference.
yeah, it's really disappointing because the movie's all about
What?
like the subjugation of his people, but then you get to him as a character and he never really like says or does much of anything. He's just a pure symbol of the need to fix this. So all he ever says is say vaguely positive, vaguely inspirational things about the thing that they're doing. And that's the whole
it's just-
movie.
there's-
That's the whole movie as far as that character goes. And he barely has
Wait,
any
I'm sorry, he's a
he
message explainer? He just exists to explain the message of the movie to the kids? What the fuck? You can't interpret it yourself?
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, it's literally...
Oh.
I just mean, like, he has no other...
Well, it sounds like he's...
He has no other character, really.
Sorry.
So, like, all he does is all he does is reinforce his role in the film over and over again, which is that his essentially apartheid happened. Like, his people were kicked out, like, removed from the entire country, and they're trying to set the history
The
right
snakes?
and everything. Yeah.
Who did that? Wait, what? That's crazy. Are they just hanging around still? We just let them do that? That's wild. Which animal did that? Which animal committed that atrocity?
The lynxes.
It's
what?
I can see how they were trying to continue what the first movie did by kind of examining a different, like, here's a different sort of damaging social structure that can happen. Like, here's how billionaires are actually the thing we need to be worried about and not racism.
Wouldn't that... But...
So it is woke 2.0.
Finally.
But, okay, but it doesn't...
But yeah, Paulbert was super
I don't-
disappointing. I was like, I can't believe this is all he is.
No, that's it. No, it's very backwards. Whenever you experience any furry character from the furry fandom, you then like see the source material and you're like, oh, that's
they're
all he
starved
has.
for a boyfriend. They really want him to be more than he is.
What was funny is that before that, there was this whole debate, not debate, like the info would go around about like who's the furry husbando of the year and so on, and they had the fucking like they'd use like the meme path thing where like one path is into a beautiful meadow and the other one's like an evil vampire cliff castle thing of like what the two paths we can take, and it's like, oh, the good husband is Sonar from Dispatch, and the bad husband is that one blue wolf from the anime no one watched, and that's the only options for husbandos. And I'm like, y'all know Zootopia comes out in like 2 weeks, right? Like, obviously you guys are gonna pick one of them, like one way or the other. So whenever they talk about like furry character of the year. Also, fucking dire that they're like, because I don't think it even was husband, I think it was just furry character of the year or whatever. It is dire that they were like, oh no, we have to pick the slim pickings between Dispatch and some anime, and I'm like, y'all know Bad Guys 2 already came out. But I guess yeah,
that was the funny. We did also watch Bad Guys 2 recently, and that was so much more like,
it's so much better than Zootopia.
It's funny because it's stupider and a lot of like, it's way more kiddish, but I think it's like maybe that's for the best that they just kind of know where they need
instead of Zootopia taking itself super seriously.
There's also the fucking Shining reference where I'm just kind of like, this is even worse than Ready Player One in terms of like, get it?
No, I complained about that.
Shining.
I made a video where I was like, Zootopia kind of sucked, huh? And part of it was the fact that like it's on the third channel, but like the movie is so overstuffed with references for no reason to other movies, and it's also overstuffed with references to the first movie in that it feels the need to show for like one cameo scene every single individual character from the last movie that doesn't have a role in the plot this time. They all have to show up at some point, which in particular leads to the first half of the film all the way up until like the movie gets way better the moment they get in the water tube and it gets bad and the drama ratchets up. Before that scene, the entire movie is like kind of hard to watch because its pacing is really fucked up, and part of it is because they won't stop forcing the movie to insert every single character. Like, here's a forced scene where here's the mafia boss from the last. Remember the mafia boss? Remember remember the shrew mafia boss and his daughter with the big hair? We gotta have a scene with them and the polar bear. I gotta have a scene with, we gotta give you a little bit of Bogo and a little bit of Clawhauser. We gotta give you, here's Weaselton selling bootleg DVDs of Frozen properties. You're like, oh my fucking god, you guys need to chill. Like, no, if none of these people are in this movie's plot, then maybe skip all of them and don't waste our time on them, because oh my god, you already have a whole ass conspiracy plot to do. So the whole first half of the movie is like actively egregiously edited. Like, it's so paced. It's paced in such a frustrating, fast-paced way where you're like, it's like not a fun Edgar Wright fast-paced way. It's like, oh god, Rise of Skywalker, there's too much shit in the movie, so it's cutting constantly and just jamming all this weird energy into itself. It's weird. The jokes don't execute well. Like, a lot of them are just irritating, or they go too far, or they're just trying really hard. Like, I think about the scene where the what?
I wish more. It's just I was advertised reptiles, and I liked like the reptile bar kind of
for 5 seconds,
of, like, new characters. But yeah, then it was like that was sort of I do wonder if there was, maybe a version of Zootopia 2 that had more reptiles, and then it was like the merchandising team was like, no, we need the Godfather. We have a shirt to sell, like with the Godfather character. Like, you need to get every one of those characters. We need Finnick. Finnick's got to show up so he can do the baby eye thing again, because that's. Remember that, Bill? Remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember that exact bit. Let's do the exact same bit again.
That's the problem, is it's a lot of times like, I've just already seen this joke before. Like, you didn't do anything new.
Yeah. Quick, we gotta go somewhere quickly. How are we gonna do it? I know. Oh, the car. We got a getaway car, but it's driven by a sloth. So.
Oh god, yeah, the fucking sloth again. And it was.
Talks. I'm still thrown by the fact that, like, the sloths talk like that. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to analyze the sloth realistically. I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to be that.
No. I mean, like,
What, do they talk like that slowly?
no, that they don't talk slowly enough. They talk slow. They talk spaced out instead of slowly. Doesn't that seem weird?
Oh, you mean because they say like the,
Yeah.
hello. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
I thought they just talk agonizingly slowly. But instead they're like,
I don't...
hi, Nick.
I'm
like, I don't...
No.
Why does he say it like that? Why is he saying it at normal speed, but really spaced out? Like, his mouth moves at normal speed, but waits a long time between each one, which is not how the rest of the sloth works.
He's like processing. He's like processing the next word that slowly.
It's just so
Like,
strange.
It's like someone literally having to go down to the well every time they want a glass of water rather than bringing a bucket.
I guess
Like, it's very inefficient. Like,
it is just interesting to dissect, because I think that's maybe one of the better examples of like the sloths were funny because it was like, okay, we need to do this one plot thing in a hurry. We have to go to the DMV, and then it's like they're all sloths, and that's immediately like a funny thing for adult. That's the whole thing that Zootopia does, where it's like it's a kids movie, but it's also aimed at adults. So we're gonna get the funny like just out of context. Like you immediately get why that's a funny thing, but then for it to go like, okay, the sloth is our getaway ride, and remember he was in the first movie. And he did the rolling down the window thing. Remember that? And it's just like, this is now just funny because it's like from the first movie. It's not really like, he doesn't reach out the way that like the first, I don't know, the first movie had hands. There were so many, you remember her shitty microwave dinner? Like we were just talking about shitty microwave dinners. And it's like, that's relatable. I like that. I don't need other Disney content to get that joke.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I have no...
I just think it kind of
really
lowballs a lot of
it's
like,
just,
what the jokes could be.
Oh, I get that. I can understand, because I've seen enough. I mean, that's a dreadfully common problem in a lot of, especially children's media, is... but it's so consistent. Like, I'm wondering what the meddling, where the meddling comes from. Like...
I don't know. It's very... There's like a hive mind of like, for some reason they think like, oh, I know how I'll make this children's thing relatable to adults. Then like the good half of the coin is, oh, I just made it genuinely an interesting and emotional story with an arc, and it's like I do maybe a bluey thing where it's like, oh, this whole thing has like actually the story actually functions on two different levels the whole way through because real life does for adults and children. But then the bad side of the coin is like, I'm gonna put in a Hannibal Lecter reference for some reason. And what really stuck with me is that the fucking Zootopia and Bad Guys, which both came out this year, both have a Hannibal Lecter reference, and both of them do the reference via the villain that was defeated last movie. In both movies, they encounter the fucking villain from last movie in prison, and they're behind the Hannibal Lecter like plastic wall with the holes cut out of it, and they both, and they're but like, to Bad Guys' credit, that character matters in the movie, and they interact with him throughout it, and it's the whole thing. The point is they're trying to actually unpack the what the new bad guys are doing, essentially. So like they're trying to unpack the new villain's plan by talking to the old villain as a criminal witness and as a specialist, essentially. So they are recreating the point of Hannibal Lecter and Bad Guys, functionally, but in a kid's film. So the reference at least makes sense. In Zootopia, she's just behind the Hannibal Lecter plastic as like a cameo because they're running through the prison. And she goes, jump scare!
Yeah.
Which isn't even like a thing her character did. So it's not even like, it both doesn't work as a Hannibal Lecter reference, and it doesn't work as a cameo for that character because her behavior doesn't make any sense. They're just like, time for a joke, I ran out of ideas. Hannibal Lecter, because she's in prison, haha, that's funny, right? And then she's like, jump scare. She does a jump scare at the screen, which is weird because that's not what she did. and it's not what Hannibal Lecter does. That's really just totally unrelated to anything. Yeah, and then shortly after they fucking do a Shining reference where Paubert is just walking through the hedge maze, and that just inexplicably is there between where they started and where they're going. There just is a hedge maze, and for some reason he goes through the hedge maze instead of around the hedge maze, because he had to see it coming. It was a hedge maze in the middle of an open tundra, but he for some reason goes through the hedge maze, and then he recreates Jack Nicholson faces from The Shining. And a bunch of people, and so many people love that scene, and I'm like, I don't understand. Why do you love that scene? It's not a relevant joke. It's not funny. It's just randomly remember The Shining in the middle of this movie for no reason, in the middle of the climax. Like we're in the middle of like the most like big, like the big heightened moment where everything's supposed to be coming down to this bit. Like you're supposed to be invested in the story right now, and instead it's just like a completely unrelated Shining reference that doesn't build from anything or go anywhere, and then it's forgotten immediately. So weird.
Referential humor. It's funny. It's the funniest thing in the world. I already laughed at it once. Of course I'm gonna laugh at it again.
Hey, Lois. That's the wrong voice.
You had one job.
I had one job. I don't actually don't know how to do a Peter Griffin voice at all.
It's like more high pitched, kind of. Like,
yeah, I just can't do it.
Oh.
And I don't really want to.
Yeah, it's not a voice.
Being completely honest.
I don't think there's any voice from Family Guy.
I'm perfectly fine with doing the Patrick Warburton for the rest of my life.
I wish I could do that better. If I could do that more,
as an Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, I wish I could do that more consistently. Oh. That and what's his face? God, I just forgot his name. Hold on. Now it's gonna bug me. God.
I just choose evil, apparently.
No. Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, fuck. Literally impossible voice.
I wish I tried so hard as a child. I spent so long trying to get that voice. I want, as soon as I heard that voice on Aladdin, I was like,
as a little boy is that I wanted to Gilbert that Gottfried.
I wanted that voice. It was so good. It's so fucking if I could summon that voice on command, that would be crazy. The power you could wield.
No one man should have all that power.
No, one man, me. I want the power. No, wait. No, one man should have that power. It should be me. Give me that power. I can't do it though.
Andrew contains multitudes. He's a strange creature. He should be studied in labs. Multiple.
I'm pretty sure that's where I came from.
The lab?
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, did I run out of heat? Things? I need 1 billion heat pipes, please.
Have we gotten anything? Oh, we got some blue batteries? Okay.
Nice.
The slot machine's playing. We should have a lot of what do you need, concrete? Or do you need pipes?
Heat pipes and concrete. I don't think I've gotten concrete either yet, have I?
Okay, well, concrete should be on its way. It should be pretty close.
I got concrete earlier, but I could always also just use more in the long term. I can't use that much more concrete because I need to be able to build more ice platforms first, but I do need...
Okay, I'm sending back the concrete and the heat pipes.
I require more Vespine gas.
Wait, what are we getting? Are we shipping anything from Aquilo?
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay.
One day there will be science, but mostly now there is just sadness. Reach out and touch, Faith. That's better. I'm trying to slowly move my turbines to a less annoying position. Let's see.
Wait, can you do? Hold on.
What's up?
No, I'm checking something with the ship. I wanted to see if there's a condition I can add.
Now I've moved the turbines, I just have a big, awkward, rectangle-shaped base because I built around them already. So there's just a frame now. My funny tubes.
Oh, no, you can't. Okay.
Let's see, I should probably move solid fuel production further north.
Oh, where did...
Oh, there's accumulators somewhere less annoying too.
There it is.
Well, these aren't going to fit quite as much as I hoped.
I need to...
No, I wanted to believe. Trying to slowly unfold my stupid base. Wow, would you look at all that open space?
Get cranking.
Ugh.
Man, someone said I had a fucking diabolical laugh the other day. I was kind of upset about that. I didn't like that. That comment didn't feel good to me.
That's like 5 syllables. I can't accept that.
Diabolical? What does that mean? How do you quantify that? Evil? Like, what?
I think that's generally what that means.
How do you interpret that? How do you interpret that positively? That's like my concern right now.
If you want to be evil?
Well, okay, no, how do I interpret that positively without that?
Don't you want to?
Want to be evil?
Yeah. You want to go ape shit?
I mean, not particularly. Wait, yeah, like what? No, not really.
That might be the first struggle. Is that might be your vibe?
I'm just tired. Doesn't make me evil. Where's the... Oh. What in the fuck are they cooking? Okay, let's do...
I'm sure all these quality factories would make Marty roll in his grave, but they're the best I've got right now.
It is, and it is his grave. He's never coming back.
No! Marty.
Marty died in the quality wars.
No. Oh, probably should put something over there, shouldn't I? Yeah. I was at like a card shop today, and over, I don't know why, but the audio, like the music, they had like music playing in the building. We were just going through a bunch of cards, and I could hear softly but slightly in the distance. It was just the start menu music for Halo 3. And it was like I could it kind of felt like I had a war flashback where I was like, oh, Chief.
Just weird gaslighting background music. Why is this happening?
Yeah, it was very much like, huh? To be fair, though, every card shop I've been into has, well, to be fair to how common that is, every card shop I go to has weird music in the background generally. I don't know what it is. They like to play, quote unquote, who are
you quoting in this quote
gamer
unquote
music? Them, the person putting it on. It'd be like considered like gamer
their
music.
fault.
Well, whoever puts the music on, they're putting it in because it's like, this is nerd music. Like, this is music for nerds, essentially. And that's true, but in context, not in like generality. Like, it's not like when you go on the radio and you want to listen to rock music, they can give you rock music. Like, video game music doesn't, or like nerd music doesn't kind of fit that bubble. So like having video game music, and then sometimes you'll have like, that place would have random music like literal video game music, like a Pokemon battle happening music, and then it would switch over to like the Halo theme, and then it would go to something like
weird,
like the Star Trek TV show music, like the theme song. It was like a karaoke.
It would just randomly play
It was
the theme song of Star Trek.
But just like, it would go through, when I say like nerd music, I mean genuinely like just music from properties that nerds like. Like Star Wars music would suddenly start playing. Like there wasn't like a consistency in the theme. It's not like, oh, this is a video game shop, so it's playing just like video game music. No, it's trying to amass everyone. There's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird music. I don't know. It just, but in that moment, I had never heard that song play in the wild like that, as if it was like background music at Macy's. And it like just, I don't know, something about it hit me really a lot, and I was just like, oh my god. Why here? Why now?
What better place than here? What better time than now? When the days go by, waters flowing underneath.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime.
Just take that away for right now.
My voice.
Sorry, I meant I turned off the power to an area I was working on. I just wanted to get rid of that power line, so I was like, I'm gonna take that away now. Like, I'm not pulling no sea witch shit on you. Do Disney movies have worlds anymore?
What?
Do they feel like worlds? Or are they just like... I don't know.
Neither do I. What?
Okay. That's fine. I don't think I can articulate that better. The thought's not that formed, but there's something about Disney movies that I have seen lately. Well, not lately. I would probably say for the past like 15 years. And I feel like they just don't have the same depth at times. Some of the worlds, I guess maybe some worlds. Frozen's world feels kind of big. I guess I'll say that. Frozen's world feels like it's kind of big.
Are they lacking whimsy, Andrew?
No, it's like depth. Like, if I think about the Shrek universe, it's kind of deep. Like, there's a lot going on in that world. You know, you think about the first Shrek movie, you go to a lot. You genuinely go to a lot of places. Like, you visit a lot of locations, and the world's kind of big. But I feel like some movies, and it's not in the way that like Toy Story is supposed to feel. Like, Toy Story is supposed to feel small because it is supposed to be small. Like, you don't want... I feel like Toy Story gets worse the bigger the world gets, actually. I like Toy Story when it's a small world. I don't like when we get, like, when we're all hugging on the fucking nightmare garbage factory thing that's gonna kill us. Like, I don't like that, actually. I want to, like... The world's too big. Bring it back. But, like, I feel like some of the movies that they make that should have bigger worlds don't feel like they are that big. They feel more condensed, almost like a city in a globe, more than an actual experience you could have. I don't know, like, think of like Kingdom Hearts Land. Could you make a good Kingdom Hearts Land out of any Disney movie that came out in the past 4 years? That's important.
Blame Disney for... Look,
Kingdom
you have
Hearts
picked
made
the
of
wrong furry to talk
Like-
about Kingdom Hearts
like
around, because I will fucking, like, nuke this whole train from orbit. Like,
all I'm gonna say is I think
I will come over there
You'll
and I will
what?
burn down Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Nothing gets my goose like Kingdom Hearts does. It makes me so angry. It is my greatest gaming disappointment in my entire
Oh my
lifetime. There will
God.
never be anything that disappoints me as much as Kingdom Hearts 3 did.
There's a darkness here.
yeah, oh my god.
You don't say, Keith. Have you played Kingdom Hearts? There's a lot of darkness.
I think I got to the part where you become a hollow or a heartless in the first
that's
one.
like almost the end of the game. So pretty good.
Well, the other half of it is no, the other half's not a hollow. It's a nobody. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a
You know more than I was expecting.
I got that many into the first one. I think maybe I don't remember exactly how far I made it, but I remember playing it. I remember having a gum ship, and I remember not beating it. And then I played 300 and over 2 days.
300.
But it hurt my hands because I have big hands and it's a little DS.
Yeah,
with,
shitty DS.
They're like, you should press bumpers on this thing. And the bumpers are fucking corners. I'm like, ew, ow. I have to play this the whole time. I have to play a manually controlled camera 3D action game on a fucking postage stamp size screen. Ew. So I didn't beat it. But I remember sea salt ice cream. I did beat Chain of Memories, the card one.
Okay.
Which is the one that they didn't deem worth even remaking when they did the remake collection. They're just like, it's a cutscene.
No, it is. It's Chain of Memories is remade. It's 358 over 2 days is the one that they skipped.
Oh.
But it's surprising because that was very, very unusual that it started on the GBA and then they did try to remake all of the. I think that might have been that was the only time they did that with one of the weird spin-off ones. Like,
didn't they also
that,
remake Chain of Memories in a way where they undid its identity as a weird
that was
card
Final
game
Mix.
Thingy?
Like,
they just turned
I
into
think Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix came with 3D Chain of Memories.
They just turned it back into being a normal Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah. Well, it does have the card stuff, but it's a little weird when you can actually dodge. Like, it just kind of complicates things. It becomes less card focused and a little more like action. I don't know. Chain of Memories isn't like the stuff that gets my hackles raised. It really is like Kingdom Hearts 3 is just the weirdest game project on planet Earth to me, where I'm just like,
I don't think I'm ever playing the franchise again as an adult to get a better look at it without at least a co-host where I'd like, you seeing this shit the whole time?
Yeah, I'd say I would be there, but I'm not. I can't do it anymore. I need to go cold turkey with the Heartless.
I remember some of 1 and some of 2. I think I remember more of 1 than 2, but I never continued after that.
1 and 2 are the ones that generally everybody kind of recommends. It's insane to me. Like, it's Keith, like you as a Let's Player, like you're so thorough, and there are so many things where it's like you do not half-ass it. You play all these games like all the way through. There are like every single Let's Player I have ever seen take on Kingdom Hearts. Like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna do the franchise. I've never played this before. I'm gonna get into it. Like, they always make it through 2, and they never even make it to 3. I have never seen a single person even hold their interest in the franchise
even
that long.
Continue.
Oh,
that's wild. Like, and they're not.
It was supposed to be the big deal game. Like, that was one of those like.
Are they not even like playing? Because they're not playing everything else either, right? They're just playing 1 and 2, and then being like, never mind.
They have the 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, 0.2.
So it becomes
those are all real, by the way.
Yeah, I remember the 0.2 remix. There's like a prequel to the 1.5 remix because I realized that they had the other shit that they needed to give you too.
I had canon that I think 0.2 was supposed to be a part of 3. I think that was supposed to be the actual tutorial, because what the hell is the thing that we actually got in 3? But I think that is mostly what trips people up. Is it's like oh, there's like 1 and then 2 and then there's 3 more. Yeah, it's like chat's saying, where it's like, I think just you have to go through like weird spin-off land to really understand it, but it's mostly
Kingdom Hearts 3 is even close to the third game. Yeah, because I know the second Kingdom Hearts is a sequel to other games that came out between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and then they made a billion spin-off games before 3 came out, because I remember living in that world of like, are they ever making a third Kingdom Hearts, or are they just going to make 75 other ones that have strange names like Dream Drop Distance or a Fraction?
Or a Fraction, yeah.
I never know what that game's called. It's impossible to remember.
It's also
it's impossible.
The thing that really hurts me is just like, yes, it's like my nostalgia comfort game. Like, it was a thing. It was like probably one of the, I never played Final Fantasy as a kid, but I played Kingdom Hearts, and it's like what introduced a lot of kids my age to like the idea of like, oh, a game can be serious. Oh God. With fucking Goofy. I know.
That's crazy to hear.
5 years old.
Okay.
This is insane to me because I specifically came to Kingdom Hearts right after playing Final Fantasy X.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No, because that was a funny thing. It was like,
That's crazy.
I went the opposite way as a kid, where it was like, yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I was like, I looked at the cover of Final Fantasy 10, and I was like, this guy's got goofy pants. He's probably like like Sora. And then it was like way more serious than I was ready to handle at my age. You're right, it was more complicated. I was a stupid kid.
No, Final Fantasy is just complicated. I like the.
It's kind of where like the rated T rating. I'm like, is maybe, you know, I'm sure it's because like somebody says "damn" in the game, but like also maybe you shouldn't give this to a kid who's only played like Pokemon and like some shitty Game Boy games. It's just like Kingdom Hearts 1 has like a lot of good moments to it where it's just kind of like this is a cast of characters that it's easy to care about and understand like what the motivating driving force is. And just by the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, it's like you're supposed to have played this whole mobile game that isn't even available anymore. Like they're never gonna remake that because that was a gacha game. And that's like all of the story that matters now is from that game. And then that was supposed to continue in another mobile game that just got canceled. So that entire storyline is in the trash. And it's like, I don't think Nomura is like built for the modern gaming landscape. Like I don't think he knows what to do with that.
Because they'll just,
I mean, he knows how to make games.
Half of his stories.
Yeah, like he was really depending on like having a mobile game that was going to be going for another 7 years for him to just like, I don't know, fucking sleepwalk, write whatever the fuck he feels like writing. It's crazy. I can't imagine how like a storyline would ever recover from that. But that is the main thing that I'm supposed to care about, like these characters that are the shitty little like Unity like Keith, I don't know if you would even recognize like the standard, the way that like most gacha games used to be, where it's like they're 2D characters that are sort of like marionette puppets moving around, and there's no voice acting. It's just that's like most gacha games pre-Genshin.
I've just largely refused to engage with the content with the genre this whole time. It's literally defined by being a shitty monetization structure. That's its genre identity. I'm like, well, I can write that whole thing off. And then I did. I never anymore. I did one Let's Try of Genshin, and everyone yelled at me for not liking the thing that I'm supposed to like. And I'm like, it's stupid. Stupid and bad. And then everyone's mad at me.
Keith is
I'm
just
like,
a
all right,
hater.
well, bye. Still not gonna play it. Bye.